It is. Definitely.
Let me ping my Discord as well.
Yes,
Been
I was
forgetting to
actually
do that.
thinking to do the exact same thing. Let me give them like a million pings because they're getting so many pings every day from all the channels. So why not? Let me
Yeah, why not another one?
Yeah.
We should be live. If I can't get my chat up so I can see what everybody who's here, who's waiting, who's watching. Definitely have some folks in here already.
Hey.
What's up, everybody? Right. What's up? How's everybody doing out there? We're just getting ourselves settled in. Good to see everybody already here. Fantastic.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
We have our final competitors today. We're down to the last two. After this glorious tournament, seems like it's run its course so far. As you guys can see, we started off a nice 8-man tournament. Some of us performing better than others. And it comes down to the 1 and 2 seeds, Skratch and Nub. Surprising nobody, apparently. The rest of us thought maybe we had a little bit more shot at things, but nope. Came down to the 2 ringers here.
It surprised me a little bit. I wasn't sure if I'd make it through round 1.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you did good. You did real good. Let's just put it that way. I think you did real good. You know, it's been interesting watching every team kind of advance and go through. And, you know, you made some huge changes. I think getting off Nekmothar in your original team was massive.
Yeah.
You know? And I think it really upped your damage on that second round of things. And I think that
that's what let me go further.
Huge boost. It's gonna be really interesting to see how you kind of perform as we get here into the next stages of everything. Yeah, it should be. I'm excited to see that. And of course, Skratch is doing a great job himself right now. He's been kind of crushing it every round, going through. The last one got a little scary at one point for like us watching, but Skratch's blood pressure stayed completely level, didn't change at all.
Yeah.
So that was kind of.
He didn't even blink.
Didn't even blink, not even a little bit. So yeah,
that's because I got the right medication before, you know.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Let me just put a little post here in the Discord real quick. Make sure everybody knows what's going down. But it is that time right here. What up, LFC? Thanks for being here. So I just want to make sure everybody gets a chance to get here before we jump in on these runs super quick.
Sure.
I don't know. Let's see. You guys have anything like you'd like to talk about as far as? Well, I guess first question is: Are we making any changes? I know Nub, you were talking about it, considering it. Skratch,
yeah.
You were, had some options for you as well. Any changes coming forth from either of you guys?
Yeah, for me, I'm making one big change here. I'm actually gonna take out Ninja.
Oh wow! Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? It's a fun pick. It's I would say it's a free-to-play pick with an asterisk, a big asterisk. But I think it'll be interesting. I'll show you guys when we get into the actual champions. But yeah, it was a champion I was thinking about in the draft. Actually, I wanted to take them, but they're the wrong affinity for the last rotation of Hydra. But Hydra is switched on the test server, so I was like, oh, they'll actually work now. They're not going to get destroyed. So I'm like, yeah, I might as well take them out and have some fun, right? And I think they're still really good. And yeah, kind of a different option. Might regret it. This might be a terrible decision. But
guess we'll find out soon.
We will. Yeah.
Very nice. Skratch, you making any swap runes?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I tried a few combos. I was planning to bring in a different champion, an epic champion into the game. It didn't play out that well. Then I said, you know what? Let me put Marichka in. And then I discovered a bit of a bug with Marichka. She's actually not healing Taras properly back to recover the destroyed HP. So then Duchess puts the shield all the time on Taras, and I'm always losing the buffs on him. So that was very annoying. It was like so annoying because
Yeah.
my idea was, okay, I'm gonna make Marichka the mischief tank. The mischief is always gonna hit her. Taras is always gonna counterattack that. The mischief is always gonna melt him down quickly, drop the Terminator on the other head. A lot of times making my rotation even crazier. And then bang, surprise, Marichka doesn't do the job properly, and they ruined all my mojo. You know, I was like, oh god damn it.
That is painful and disappointing to hear.
Only
Wow.
if I would have had Sifi instead of Duchess down. That would have made my life perfect.
Wow. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, so no, that sounds like no changes on your side of things.
Yeah, no changes on my side here.
Interesting. Well, that should be a good matchup because, you know, obviously, Skratch had ended his run early, but damage-wise, he was pumping out not too dissimilar numbers from what Nub was doing. I would say definitely it was higher rate, higher numbers, but like not crazy different, right? And so it'll be interesting to see how this goes. So, yeah, I guess you know there's not much else to be said. You know, before we get into it, just because I want to say thank you for all the people that showed up early on time today to watch us. So you guys, thank you. Let's go ahead and give some stuff away to you guys. Let's just start it off with that instead of waiting. Kind of a little reward for like being here on time. Respect that.
You see, guys,
we have a lot of stuff to give away. What? Sorry?
380 people in 70 likes. Come on, bring that up because we start with a giveaway. We start the finale with a giveaway. Like show that with a bit of love. Drop that like
giveaway,
button
guys.
there. We gotta smash 150 likes just like these guys. I believe in you. Same way you believe in us, we believe in you. Smash that like button.
That's the minimum ask. The minimum ask right now. Hey, look, we're gonna go ahead and give away. We've got a bunch of gems to give away. A lot of people have donated their monthly giveaways. So we're gonna be giving out that during the course of the day. So we're gonna have like, I don't know, 7,000 plus gems to give away. And we're gonna give away some chickens and such like that, some Lego books. So we're gonna start off with the Lego books. Just as a reminder, if you win, make sure to type in your number in the chat below. And so we're gonna go ahead and start it. So you need to type it in starting now. Type in !Hydra, and you guys can go ahead and enter to win. That's all you got to do there. Yeah, this should be exciting. I'm actually really excited about this this upcoming little bit. How did you guys enjoy the tournament structure overall? Do you prefer that to the draft structure, like the general like, oh, we'll just do everything all at once, or do you like this kind of individual matchup kind of thing?
Yeah, I think it's good to have individually. Like, it gives people a better perspective. Like, they can actually get to enjoy the whole concept of it. You know, like pay attention more into details. Because a lot of times when you have like a bunch of people chucked in there and they need to do their runs, you're gonna be like, well, I don't have time to watch everything. I'm gonna watch a quarter of it, and I'm not gonna have time to rewatch the whole thing because it's been so long. So I feel like in the future we can even restructure it a bit more, invest more days into it. That will be mainly from your side because you're gonna have to kind of like take all the participants in. But I think it will be better if you're making them shorter so people get to kind of like, if they haven't seen it, they're gonna get to rewatch it basically. It's still a plus for you as a creator and for your channel too, you know.
I agree. I mean, if I could, I would have a separate fight every single day, right? But practicality sometimes get in the way. Also, being the first time, obviously, we're trying everything for the first time, seeing how that goes. But yeah, I agree with you. I think I've kind of enjoyed this. What do you think, Nub?
Yeah, no, I've really enjoyed it. I feel like there's been so much like drama and you know, the tension of who's gonna win in nearly all of the different matchups. It's actually been really cool. And then seeing, you know, some of the teams change as it went further. It's interesting as well seeing like MTG has done some videos in terms of like, could I do better with my team? Could I rebuild it? Like, what's the max potential? So it's been cool to see that from other people too. You know, you get to know these teams.
You do.
So you get to know them and how they work. Yeah.
All right. Well, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and give away some winners right now. So we're gonna give it to Charles Copeland. We've got just E, simplest name out there. E. Hashim bin Rashid. Congratulations. Remember, guys, just type in your number in the chat. We also have Strike and Mahdi Rahimi. So strike, then Mahdi Rahimi. Congratulations, you guys all win. Make sure to type your UM number in the chat. I'll be able to check it out and get it. Only for those that win. The rest of you can just do that if you want, but it doesn't help anything. That'd be great.
You can just practice for the next time, you know.
That's right. That's right. Loosen up those fingers, guys. Loosen up the fingers. That's always good. All right. So look, I don't want to stretch this out any longer, really. I didn't really want to stretch it out this long. Let's go ahead. We got 500 viewers in the 500 viewers in the chat. So let's go ahead and start off, and we'll pick some up along the way. I'm hoping here for the finale, guys. This is the end. The end all be all here. Nub, I think you're gonna go first for us, buddy. You're the low seed. You're the underdog.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. We'll start with a short 8-minute run, guys. It's all good.
All right, here we go. Switching over to you now.
All right.
I'm curious of his change, though. I'm very curious to see what
yeah. I don't think many will expect this.
But you know what? Sorry, you know what we're missing? We're missing a bit of a beef, like a Cranner McGregor sort of thing. You know, like you weasel, I'm gonna pin your face. That sort of vibe, you know.
That's not my vibe, but you know, if you want to say that to me, that's okay. Oh my god, should I shake me before the run begins? All right, let me go through these chaps. Let me go through.
Hold on,
so we've got.
Let me find Skratch. Let's get Skratch out here.
Oh, Skratch is
for some reason. There he is. He was hiding. There we go. We got him.
He's petrified. Literally
I got petrified. I've seen that Mithrala. I was like, I'm out of here, guys. I'm sorry. Like, I can't deal with it.
All right. Walk us through the champs.
All right, so we got Mithrala and Instinct and Perception. It's Nuke Mithrala, because why not, right? Why not?
That was a nice touch, yeah.
Yeah, she's got 266 speed, so she's still fast. That's really important so that she keeps the defensive buffs going. She does so much to keep your team alive, even without being built super tanky. We have defense, ups her damage, crit rate, crit damage, enough accuracy for brutal. And yeah, the instinct is, I just kind of had it. And I was like, hey, give speed and ignore defense. That's exactly kind of what she wants here. And War Master then as well, of course, extending the buffs and the debuffs. The only downside really is this, you know, extending the buffs, it does throw off the mischief tanking a bit. Like if the buffs fall off Molly, who's the mischief tank, but it's extended on somebody else, you know, sometimes mischief steals other stuff. I figured it was kind of worth it for the damage increase of increased attack extending and the survivability. I don't know. That's something that could potentially be experimented with if the servers didn't fail to let me log in this morning. We've got Nekmothar. He is coming in, of course, courtesy of Odd One. Who I copied his build, but it's worse because I don't have as good gear. So I've got Relentless, of course, and Perception. Just churning out as many speed boosts as possible. So he is coming in. Again, tanky. He's taking extra turns at running buffs, so he needs some tankiness to survive. Lots of speed, as much as possible. Enough accuracy. And yeah, maybe I could have dropped his health a bit and given him some stuff. I was just trying to get as much speed as possible, though. 2 revenge accessories just to get some extra of those AoE hits out. And War Master does tons of damage. He does an AoE attack every single turn, basically. Extend his buffs, extend the debuffs, straightforward enough. And yeah, it's Nekmo. I guess one thing is that if you got enough accuracy, right, Swarm Smiter gives tons, but I've got enough, so I can just take more turn meter here from buffs and more turn meter here from debuffs. So more turns for Nekmo. Take as many turns as possible. We have Mother Cybele on the bench. We have Ninja on the bench. That's, I think, kind of shocked people. We've got Molly Tankard coming in. So she is the Mischief tank. So she needs really high resistance. I think it's 495 for Brutal, I think. And then like the 300 or so accuracy, 253 speed. Tanky. She does need to be tanky because if she dies, it's real bad. She's the reviver, right? But she has reflex, which is really important to get back to her taunt. So yeah, she has a provoke and reflect damage on a 3-turn just by being this fast and being insane. And because this provoke can be 2 turns, she can just provoke mischief, decay the whole time, while also being a mischief tank with reflect damage pretty consistently. Brings the revive, brings the turn meter. Pretty good. Her masteries were like this. I do think it is better to get Unshakable, because then you can get, you know, a little bit of a counter attack. It's slightly better. You know, like Master Hexer does literally nothing, but it's just with the gear and the way I had it, I needed the extra accuracy. I had enough resist. So yeah, so you can sort of tweak it based off of that.
You have Shamail too, right? So counterattack's not problematic for you, so that makes a big difference.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. Not scared of counterattacks. Counterattacks are our friend. Torment is our best friend. We have Ugo coming in. Oh, actually, there's 2 changes to this team. I forgot. Ugo is not changed though, so she is in the slightly nerfed build from since she was better in the first round, but Necmo stole some of that relentless gear. But yeah, she's accuracy, speed, tankiness. Does have some crit rate because we could squeeze it in. And yeah, that's Ugo. Probably more of these counterattack accessories would be good for the leech, but with Necmo, it's not that much of a problem. She has Miracle Heal. 1 star. I think this does almost nothing, but why not, right? And for masteries, she has War Master and better placing the debuffs.
Is that a little low on the accuracy, or are you counting the masteries to really kind of bump that up over the?
That is, I think it is very slight. No, it's not low because she's got Swarm Smiter. I think 320 is the max you need, which is for suffering. The other heads is easier, so she's actually fine. Okay. Yeah, she's good. But yeah, good. Too late to change now, but good to check because that's the sort of thing.
That's just my curiosity.
That's the sort of thing.
That's all it was.
Yeah, it slips on by. That's where you can totally forget and be like, oh yeah, I thought they were fine, but I changed the build and I forgot, and their resistance is off or whatever happens. Totally. I did some testing on Artak yesterday, and I was like, man, he really outdamaged my Husk. And then in the thing afterwards, it was like Husk is missing gear. It pops up the thing. I said, okay, that's part of why I took gear off of him. But Shamail, this is one of the minor changes. I got a blessing for him. He showed up in the shop today, so I got Phantom Touch on Shamail. 15% chance of bonus damage. I did a test run and I forgot to actually use the blessing, so I don't know how much it will add. I kind of figure with all of his counter attacks, this can happen once per turn. Even though it's a really low chance, I kind of figure it's probably... I think if it procs off the counter attacks, it's basically always going to actually trigger it on cooldown, I think. I guess we'll find out because I have no idea.
I think it doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh no!
Because I tried it. I think on something similar because I used him for arena with the same sort of blessing, and I think was not doing it.
Ah, nuts. Okay, too late to change now. There's nothing else to really put on him anyway. I think it's still good. But...
yeah, that's the best anyway. Huh?
Yeah, he is in triple cruel. I think reflex might be nice, but I just don't have good enough reflex gear. But triple cruel. Yeah, high attack because he's got bad base attack. Speed, I'd love to be a bit higher, but it's okay. And then crit rate, crit damage, and that's basically it. A little bit of survivability. And he does have Giant Slayer. I often like to actually run Shamail with War Master in my actual runs because that's usually when Torment is one of the first heads, and I don't really want to kill Torment, but Giant Slayer does a lot more damage to Torment, the Fear head, and Light, the Poison head. So we'll take that for this run. We just want to do as much as possible because it procs off the counter attacks, but War Master is like limited to I think 1 counter attack. I think something like that. We'll see. And then
that's interesting. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah. The surprise pick. I say this is a free-to-play champ with a big asterisk, and that is because he's up here. We're going to be bringing in Varl the Destroyer.
I love Varl. I'm a huge Varl fan. Yeah. Varl's
like, that's a good pick. I'm curious. I never tried him in Hydra. I know in Clan Boss he goes crazy. Like comparing him with Ninja in Clan Boss, he's not far behind it. So I'm actually very curious to see how he's
very similar passive. And you have a +2 Varl.
So that's why I said free to play with an asterisk. I did have 2 what's the guy, Nogdars, that I just got buffed recently. Him, huh? Yeah, so I fed the 2 Nogdars in. We did lose the 10% attack from Faction Guardians. I don't have many for Orcs, but it's worth it to +2, of course.
Yeah, because you're gaining anyway the attack and the speed, the stats on him is actually good.
Yeah, extra speed, like you said. The accuracy is actually overkill, and I couldn't really tweak it. So yeah, this is sort of the best I could do. We've got him fast, high attack enough, and the crit damage is a little lower than I'd like, but hey, we'll see what he can do.
That's a filthy whale build right there, bro. Like people are saying Skratch has crazy gear. Look at that gear, guys. I don't see you commenting anything in chat there. Come on. Filthy cracker build.
So I gotta ask, because you made that change. It's such a big one, right? You're swapping Ninja for him. You're giving up the HP burns, right? That's a huge thing to give up. Yeah. But what does Varl bring that makes him worth it, to make this change worth it for you?
Well, kind of the A2. Well, number one, he has the very similar passive. Stacks up 10% attack every time he uses an A2 or A3 up to 100%. So just double attack, right? That helps him hit really hard. So that's very similar to Ninja as well. And we've built him to hit much harder. That's sort of an advantage too, right? My Ninja build, it was in kind of Relentless, getting as much out of the HP burn. That doesn't synergize as well with Mithrala and the Hex compared to just the raw damage. I think so. Like just raw damage smacking into a decapitated head should do a lot with Hex in theory. But I was actually thinking of him in the draft because I was getting to the end of the draft and thinking, okay, I have to pick a damage dealer from what is left. And I knew in my team, my original draft did not have increased speed. So I was thinking of Razzlevarg. It didn't have decreased attack, who I was very scared of. And that's what was pointing me towards Varl. I also don't have Weaken. So he has an AoE attack with Weaken and decreased attack. And I'm missing both of those debuffs in my initial draft. So I was like, ooh, Varl is perfect. And then I was thinking, wait a second, look at the affinity of the Hydra heads. There's so many magic affinity in the rotation. And Wrath especially is magic affinity. So what's the point of running him into Wrath? If he's magic, he's going to get crit and die. He's going to fail to place the decreased attacks on Wrath. So yeah, that was basically...
Yep.
Makes a lot now I can bring him in. I do have decreased attack from Necmo, but this gives us a bit of extra. But the Weaken is pretty cool. Like the Weaken is going to up the damage. It's like 25% more damage for Shamail and for everybody else. So we sort of trade away the HP burns for just a Weaken. Then he's got a really big hit on his A3. His A1 heals himself. And yeah, it should be pretty fun. And he does have a Brimstone as well, which is nice. And Masteries, I gave him Helm Smasher. And like extending his debuffs. Got a few random Masteries here. It's gone a bit wonky just because we overcapped accuracy. So yeah, there you go.
I think that's fantastic.
I think we're ready for the run. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this actually got me super curious. So I'm actually very curious to see how the champion does in Hydra. Because I've never tried him. I never even looked at it. Hydra, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's start off. We'll do it on auto for the first while, and then we can take over manual at some point. So again, we'll just target Mischief. One thing I've actually really realized, so he goes in there, the AoE Weaken, which is cool, and then Shamail really starts to slam the damage. One thing I realized on this run, I don't know if it was like with the affinities last time. I don't remember exactly. Maybe it was the Spirit Wrath or something. I don't know what it was, but
last time was Magic Wrath, I think, and that was your issue, but now it's Spirit.
Yeah. But like one thing that really actually messes up this run, Head of Wrath actually is like my least favorite head still. So it always still has that chance to wipe you. You know, if the taunt gets resisted or something, you know, anything could go wrong. But Wrath puts out decreased attack, which isn't so bad for Ninja because the burns are still burns. But it's real bad for both Shamail and for him. That cleanse is a little bit annoying, but I think we're good. Got a couple extra turns there.
You do have 2 cleansers in, so you should be really spot on with that as well.
Yep. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So yeah, that's one downside. yeah.
Have you had a chance to do a test run with this, with the change in place, or no?
I got one test run in, yeah, and I thought it was good enough to go with the change. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to do a run with Ninja on this rotation, so who knows? But yeah, I was liking Varl, and it's something a bit different as well. So I thought, hey, why the heck not? Also, I do find it amusing that on my team, Mithrala is the one who's going to be eaten first because she has the most crit damage, which is absurd. That's not something you see every day.
No,
boom, but we kill.
Whoa, boy, that was a big hit.
Yeah, we kill Mischief quick.
Good damage there.
So for the perfect damage, we obviously need to give Varl a while to ramp up, right? Ramp up his damage. It's a little bit awkward to get. Maybe we might see a pretty big hit here. He needs to get the Weaken out. We need to get decreased defense out on this head. Varl needs to have increased attack, and then he goes in with the A3, and that's where we'll see like a really big hit. I think he used the A3 to kill, maybe. We'll find out in a sec.
Are you playing it on auto as well, huh?
Yeah, we'll play it on auto, because I've got a lot of stuff to do today. Oh, okay, here we go. So, he doesn't have decreased attack. He's not fully stacked up. Like, no idea how stacked he is, but he can do some pretty big hits here. Let's see. 900k there.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah.
Not too bad.
There you go, guys.
Not too bad. Now,
solid, actually.
And that's duplicated through the Hex as well. To the like 10% of that damage is duplicated across, which makes it pretty nifty.
Nice.
Yeah. So, what was I gonna say? I've forgotten now.
Damn.
Lost my thought. But now he's gonna ramp up. It's gonna hit harder and harder. Like that is not it. it maxed out. Oh, I remembered. One thing I did notice, because I was doing it on auto, and there was like some times where I just didn't have a head targeted. For whatever reason, Varl AI, he happily A1's decapitated heads. He's like, yeah, this like 700k in this A1 right there. He's like, yeah, I'll smack this head. This is a great idea. But when he comes back around, when he comes to his A3, he's like, decapitated head? Nah, why would I hit them with my A3? So he actually throws that on like anything that's not decapitated for whatever reason. So you have to tell him to attack a decapitated head with it. Yeah, we'll see here. So we got decreased attack on this head. We've got 2 sources of decreased attack now, which makes it more consistent. But there is always still the risk of provoke, or this guy pops off at the wrong time. Like, we don't have block debuffs out right now. We're usually pretty consistent because we got so much turn meter with Necmo and Molly, but it's always a possibility it goes wrong. 390k right there against that head, not bad. Nice time for an extra turn as well. We'll take it. But yeah, Varl's pretty cool. So we're doing all right on damage. 12.6 at 16 turns on the box. Actually, make that 13.7. Real fun thing, though. I think Shamel now does over 1 million damage with his A2 when we have the weaken out from Varl on the boss, which is nice. Oh, this might kill Varl, actually. Probably will. But we've got Molly in to revive, so we should be all good. Oh, it didn't kill him. Never mind.
Survived, yeah.
Yeah, I lied. Oh, plus 2 OP. Filthy Kraken builds.
I know, right? Filthy Kraken builds. There you go.
Wow.
I'm so curious to see his total damage, though. Like, this is actually cool. Yeah. Good pick.
I'm curious as well. I'm curious as well.
Very good pick. I'm actually loving it to see that.
Varl's one of those champions where it's like,
well,
they're so hard to find a spot for him, because, you know, if you try to use them in something like let's say traditional clan boss, you don't usually bring him in at that point, right? By the time you get him after Doom Tower, your team's well past the point where you need him, and you're running like a full
that's
auto
the problem with all
team,
the Doom Tower champ,
right? And he doesn't bring a decreased defense. So you're like, well, it doesn't really fit for clan boss, and then he's not really good for anything else in this game, right? He's not like, what do you need, like this AoE like this damage dealer, kind of doesn't really fit anywhere else either. But for something like Hydra, he's absolutely perfect, bringing 2 debuffs that are very helpful: decreased attack, which you need, weaken, which is super helpful, right? And it's often overlooked. So you get those 2 big debuffs, they're AoE, and then on top of that, he has all the same kind of bonuses that you get from somebody like Ninja, racking his, stacking his damage up over time. I think it was a really good call. He was definitely somebody I was thinking about during the draft, and of course I just pooped the bed on that one, but that's neither here nor there. I thought this is a great choice to bring in here. I like this a lot. I think it's a really good.
Oh, we got the old 3% mischief steal right there. Oh, she's back to the move though. But yeah, we got the old 3%er. It happens.
So annoying, dude.
Classic.
Yeah. I mean, that's like one of the biggest risks. Yeah, that smack's gonna hit pretty hard as well. One of the biggest risks with this run is those, the 3%. What if resist gets resisted? What if block buffs doesn't land on Wrath, and Wrath gets increased attack? I can't take it off. So that's the sort of stuff that can send us astray, as it were. So for my test run, the one test run I was able to do, I did realize that Wrath is actually really bad. Even because of his A1, the A1 pumping out that decreased attack, that's half damage from Varl and from Shamel. So I think that trying to just keep Wrath dead is actually the best way for me to go, I think, because it just reduces my damage output a lot. At least from my initial testing, it seemed I was doing way more when he was dead. Oh, we should get a pretty decent hit here. He's pretty stacked up now with his passive should be fully stacked.
Yeah, I think it should be fully stacked. Let's see.
Decreased defense
I reckon
weekend.
He will reach near 2 million, huh?
Hopefully. Let's see. Oh, they got 1 cleanse off. That's a little annoying, but not the end of the world at all. We actually got the provoke on just after. Feels bad.
Really good.
A1 for 1 million. There we go.
Oh, man, that's nasty. Yeah. Very nasty with A1.
Yeah, that feels good when you see the 1 mil.
Imagine if that was AoE.
Yeah, I know, right? Imagine if it was Taurus. But let's see. Does he have the A3? Let me actually make sure he doesn't do his A2, because I think I have it set to priority 1. I think we're good to A1 here. Yeah, here we go.
Let's see. 2?
1.3 million.
1.3.
Yeah.
1.3.
I'll be honest though, I've done it a few times. I've not seen him do I haven't seen him do 2 million. Doesn't go quite that high. with my gear, but yeah.
Yeah, with your gear. But if you put him in crazier gear, he might actually reach that, which is actually pretty crazy.
See that.
Or I have him with a lot of speed. Like he's 250 speed, which is pretty fast. You could run him at like 220 or something, and you could have attack percent boosts instead.
Attack, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know which is better. I just had the one run. That's one problem with Ninja was that Ninja, he did have the extra turns with Relentless, so he could play around it a little bit. But with Ninja, he obviously gives himself the Veil, which is an extra buff. So he's the same amount of buffs as Molly. If he doesn't get extra turns, he could be targeted. And another minor change that we'll see here as well is that because we don't have burns actually trigger Wrath really quickly. We're going to trigger Wrath much more slowly than we otherwise would. So that could be sort of an advantage for us as well. But the lack of burns...
When you trigger Wrath, does that count as a boss turn too?
No, it doesn't. But it just hits pretty hard. And if they happen at the same time, it's pretty bad. So one downside here, we have not seen any suffering. So, look at that. Look at those hits from Shamail. They're all about like 340, 380k plus Giant Slayer procs. That's the weekend, upping it. So he's doing over 1 million with his A2 on a decapitated head, which is pretty cool. 700k, no decreased defense, which would up his damage a lot. Right? Oh, maybe no increased attack, I don't know. But yeah, unfortunately, no torment. So we're getting the bad RNG here. Skratch is happy with that.
I think you got all the torments last round.
I'll be honest, that I didn't. That was not my best run at all, actually, with the previous team. So we'll see how we go. You can never rely on good RNG in Hydra. You got to be prepared for the worst.
Like I've went in today. I've seen new rotation. I was like, F. I was like, damn, the worst rotation possibly for me because Head of Suffering is in that. And then I was like, okay, let me just quickly try a couple of things to see if I'm changing anything. I went in and I've done a couple of rounds in there. I killed all the heads like 5 times each time, and the suffering was always back. I was like, my god, this is definitely not my day. This is not my day.
Yeah. So suffering's the worst one for you. For me, he's kind of annoying just because he reduces your damage, right? So for this sort of, it's not that dangerous until you get later, and then he can do like, eat someone in one turn basically. But man, he is really annoying though. For me, it's definitely Wrath is the worst, and then maybe this one. Wrath just because again he reduces the damage, the decreased attack, and the threat to kill, and then probably Blight with the Poison Cloud if that happens at the wrong time. Okay, so this one's a bit annoying, but not too bad. It's still early on enough that it's fine. It sort of depends. Does Shamail have his move or not, basically?
You're really relying on Ugo and the Leech to heal everybody, right? Like, that's kind of the big heal mechanic we have going on here.
Yeah. So for the healing, Ugo heals, and then we've got Leech from Nekmo and Ugo. But yeah, so you're reliant on that. Like, so for example, that was one thing. I did have Molly built in like crit rate before my very first run. I was like, hey, maybe get some damage from Molly. But then the problem was that she was kind of squishy. And she doesn't have War Master and doesn't really hit that hard. So if she dies, it gets pretty bad pretty fast, obviously. There's no provoke and no revive. So it's a bad time.
It's hard when you need to stack so many stats on a champion. Like, literally resistance, you need the accuracy, you need damage, you need survivability, you need speed. You're like, my god. It's extremely hard,
Yeah. Boom.
I'm just trying to think, I love the idea of Varl. It like has my head spinning right now. Of, like,
very nice. Yeah.
Like, actually, what kind of team would I want to build around him, right? If I take into account the debuffs,
this team,
this team, exactly. Yes, exactly.
Exact team,
nailed it.
Yeah, it's my team. Look, 12 minutes, you easily got the one key. Like you don't even have to flex a muscle.
Yeah, and we were like targeting stuff, but like you could see that. I mean, this is a super easy one key with really no work at all.
You could run this on auto and without targeting and easily one key just because of the damage that you're putting out there anyway.
Yeah.
And this damage as well is much closer to mine because you have the weaken that gives you the extra damage. So overall, I think he will do more damage than Ninja actually in the team.
Yeah, I think he might.
While hitting so hard.
Yeah. I just love seeing the Shamail hitting for over 1 million with that as well. It's so satisfying to see the big numbers, right? Yeah. It's like the Turvo syndrome. You're like, oh, it just feels good.
Well, what's also great,
hit really hard though.
I have to say, like, replacing Ninja is such a good thing for an account, right? Because everybody only has one Ninja, so being able to free him out, so
Or none. Yeah.
Or none. Right. You always have
Alternatively
one or
none.
zero. But if you don't have to use Ninja, that makes it so much easier to do a lot of the other content in the game where he really shines, like some of those hard dungeons and stuff, or Sand Devil, or whatever, right? So like this is kind of glorious to watch, honestly.
It's awesome stuff. I didn't expect him to drop so much damage.
Hey, there's our friend. Finally got here.
Oh, your best buddies back.
I think we probably would have been at about 1 million a turn if he shows up. It sort of depends on that. Oh, that was 1 million right there with no defense, decreased defense. We're weakened on that head. That's a nice big hit.
That was an A3?
Yeah, that was his A3. Yeah,
that's solid, man. Like I didn't thought that he's gonna drop so much damage on Hydra.
Yeah. I know the Deadwood's been a big fan of Varl, but it's actually really fun to use him because I've never used him before on my account.
I remember when I first got him. When I first got him from Doom Tower, I tested him in whatever team I was running at the same time, right? So I used him and I used Ninja or like Turvold or something. I compared the damage, and he wasn't quite on their level, but he also didn't bring any of the desirable debuffs and stuff. But he was very close, right? But I mean, like you're talking about two of the best clan boss damage dealers in the game, and he was kind of in that world. And I was like, oh, this guy's great for this, you know? But the fact that he brings a decreased attack, it was kind of like, well, I don't know. Like this is kind of counterintuitive for what I actually need for this part of the game, but for Hydra, it's like absolutely ideal.
Yeah, it makes sense. And what? Really oh no, he stole his buffs. Oh, that feels bad. But what was I gonna say? One thing that's kind of nice as well, which is a small thing, but for this rotation, Varl is Spirit Affinity, so he's actually weak against Head of Torment. But that's fine because Head of Torment, unless Shamail gets eaten by the Head of Torment itself, it's not really a problem. Like we're actually cool with him weak hitting Torment and not doing much damage to it. It's like, yeah, that's great. Do that more often. Brilliant. Keep it up.
Good point.
So yeah, that's one thing. Let me just check where we're at with this stuff. Just with Wrath. I'll take it off auto every now and then just to double check that stuff.
Oh, I didn't.
The good thing is that you have.
My bad, guys.
You have poisons from Mitrala there too, if needed.
Oh, whoops!
So that's gonna
oh no, I hit the wrong head. I forgot he doesn't have his debuff on Hex. Sure, you hit this. So, what were you saying, Skratch, with the poisons?
You can drop poisons on the Head of Torment anyway, so you should be pretty safe to save him in case of anything goes wrong.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Torment is also really squishy as well, which helps. Yeah. All right, you know what? Let's just put it back on auto. It's too slow. Keep it going.
The suffering is the issue mainly, because it's so freaking tanky and hard to.
Yes.
Yes. There you go, everybody. While you're enjoying the sweet music that you can of course find on SoundStripe using code DeadwoodJedi and saving yourself 20%, there is a pull up. See how much damage Nub can do, right? And yeah. So when you sign up for SoundStripe, you can find the perfect song to celebrate your correct guess on how much damage he's going to put up there. That's all.
I'm curious myself. I'm curious myself.
I got half-ass promos going on today, guys. This is fascinating to me. Honestly, this has I think this is one of the more interesting runs. Like this, I think it was really cool to watch. Obviously watching MTGJedi's and YSTs. I think those have been the most fascinating. But I'm loving watching this run. It's very interesting.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah. He drops quite a bit of damage.
Yeah.
Damage.
Yeah. So he's obviously a champ you get late into the game, but it is actually a fairly free to play team. Like Shamail and Uga are epics. You definitely get Varl. You'll definitely get a Mithrala. Obviously Nekmo is the one that's really tough to get, and Molly you could get with lots of dupes, but I don't have her on my actual account. This is just sacrificing dupes for factions I wasn't going to use on the test server. But you could get champions to sub in for this. You could still build a really good one key team with this sort of basis of champions, even with you could use Razelvark instead of Nekmo, for example. You could do stuff like that, There's ways to work around it.
Look, people are saying that 30% with code Skratch is better.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
It's a bigger discount.
Just spreading lies. Just spreading lies. Guys, you can save 90% with code DeadwoodJedi. In fact, I'll pay you. Use code DeadwoodJedi.
Now we're talking.
Get $1 for every sign up.
Oh man.
Oh, weak hit. Feels bad. Both decapitated heads are magic. Worst case scenario. Our 2 least favorite heads still up. Don't really want to kill them and give them a chance to respawn.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the entire run, guys. I'm gonna do the entire run.
Yeah, definitely do.
Whenever
Yeah,
it
you
gets
have to
me
take
now.
it to the end today. Scratch, we have to see what you can put up.
Yeah. Like
I don't even know what I can put up because I've never done a full run. So
At least for
We'll see.
for posterity's sake, we need to see what's possible.
I honestly haven't done a full run with any of the teams, so I'm curious to see what it goes with the Taras team. Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, I do know, like, at least last rotation with the ninja variant of the team, I did actually do a full run. Now, it was doing it like this, it was auto-clicking heads with maybe a little bit of manual thrown in as well. But I did have a pretty good idea for how much that could do. Yeah, I'm not sure with this variant or this rotation even, but I can share with it after the run. I can tell you what the max damage I got was.
I think one of the more interesting things with these runs, right, is like you're gonna be pretty much the same up until a point, and then RNG comes in heavy because all it takes is losing that first champion. Once that happens, everything's downhill from there, right? So
yeah, it's to don't have bad RNG basically on it. You know, like you.
Yep.
If it stays controlled a bit, you're gonna be safe, but then bad stuff can happen. You know.
Here we go. Nice hit here. 1.6 million, I think.
I was gonna say, like, I couldn't see it. What was it? Because it got covered by the rest. That's solid, you see.
That's really nice. Yeah.
I'm shocked that you are right there at that like 10 million, the like 10 turn, like at $1 million per turn. Like that gap just has maintained this whole time.
Yeah, so it's better because last time he was actually a bit lower than that. So
I think so. Yeah.
This team is doing better damage. The weaken helps. He might not do more damage than Ninja in total at the end of the run unless he gets to drop in some serious hits and some serious RNG on it. But overall, the team will perform better because of the weaken. You know, so that's good. That's a good improvement on your side there.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like the test run I did, I only got the one in, and like when we were about, I don't know, like maybe a bit further in than this, I can't remember exactly where, but the damage is kind of bad. I was like, oh man, this seems much worse. And then I let it go further, and then it caught up. Like just the particular rotation of heads, we had just good lineup of abilities and timing on things, and then it went great. So yeah, it's like I'm not really sure how consistent it is or anything. It's gonna be fun to find out. But yeah, like it is like Varl is really nice. He's gonna be up in the damage that everyone else does. That weekend ups the damage for all the War Master procs, all the Shemale stuff, for everything. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It is difficult to get the maximum damage with Calamity Torrent, the A3, on a decapitated head because he needs to have his A2. He needs to get back to the A3 as well, so he needs the weaken out. But he just smacks regardless. He's great fun.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, pretty solid, man. Kudos,
have you
good pick there.
Have you used much Nogdar in Arena since his buff Scratch? You're seeing people using him.
Yeah, I used him quite a bit, yeah.
It's like, should I feed my Nogdar to empower my Varl?
On your main account, no, definitely,
No, definitely not. Yeah, we're catching up. Actually, we're not. Yeah, we're catching up.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
There we go. Look at that go. Nice. We got 2 nice decapitated heads in a row. But now the issue is that I could maybe. Oh yeah, like that's one thing actually Ninja does bring, right? I guess this rotation would be awkward because this guy's Force Affinity, but you know, the burns let you hit through poison cloud. So even if the block buffs doesn't come up on time, if the burns are there, you can still, you know, still get it done. So that's one thing that's kind of nifty. At least we're going to get some damage out in this head with the hex anyway. I guess we'll just kill this head. It's basically dead. Or maybe this one. It's one of the things that's kind of annoying.
It's going to take a while, yeah.
Yeah.
So the head is pretty annoying, actually.
Yeah, it is.
It is the best head to use Brimstone on, but everything else is just so annoying with that head, you know, like it's crazy. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and like Mithrala is going to be really random with the Brimstone, and then the other Brimstone user is Varl, so we're just completely trusting to RNG.
To go in the right place, yeah.
Yeah, we just pray. We just pray. But we've got no control over that. We might get a cleanse here, but I don't really think it matters. Yeah, we will. It's actually probably fine, to be honest. Like, these heads don't really have much happening. Yeah, we're about 5 million behind the 1 million per turn.
You can easily recover that though, so
yeah.
It's not bad at all actually.
Well, what I think is really interesting is actually when you have, I mean, obviously like it just got taken down there, but with the hex up, you don't need like multiple heads down at once to really benefit from Varl and Jamail.
No, not at all. Yeah. You're getting what you need there, yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty gnarly. Okay, at least we have the decreased speed. But
Double
yeah,
turn
this is bad timing. We have some poisons that will help a bit, but
yeah, and you have your strong affinity to it. I'm sure you're gonna
double turn coming up.
It is the double. That's what's scaring me. At least we got the decreased speed just on time, but not too happy about that.
No decreased defense.
No decreased defense. No extra turn. We'll just have to hope.
Yeah, you're gonna have day 3 available, dude, and defense down by the time.
Yeah,
you should be fine.
Okay. Oh, this head's going to be a pain too. Oh, it's all going wrong. Oh no, this head's going to shield it. Oh no, it's all going wrong.
It won't shield
Decreased defense didn't
Oh
hit.
No.
Oh no, it's all going wrong. Not like this. We're too young to die. Right, I think we have to day 3.
You got it though. You got it. No.
Oh,
that's so. Yeah, you're gonna get. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it.
There it is. Okay.
Woo!
Okay.
Not even close, boys. Not even close.
Man.
Wasn't scared for a second.
Not at all, you see?
Not at all. No manual play was required. No panic. Yep, that's Hydra.
That's Hydra, baby.
Absolutely.
That's Hydra.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But this is the point where Head of Suffering becomes that super pain with that extra turn. It's the worst.
Yeah, but I think that bad RNG just got out of the way now.
Yeah, hopefully.
Right?
Hopefully.
Woo! It was so scary for a minute there.
It was.
God dang, look at that hit.
The worst.
Damn.
Yeah.
You don't mess around.
Not at all, huh?
Like he just took off like a fifth of his life. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, now let's get a couple of hits into Wrath here. Bonk. One nice thing is with the leech, like I think he healed 68,000 with the leech right there, you know? Like leech is basically a full heal for them at this point. Just nice. But it's just the thing of, do you get the hit in? Like that's where you can definitely wipe as well, is, you know, just with the poison cloud and Wrath and the cleanse, and if there's a resist on the provoke, any of that stuff overlapping, like Mithrala getting eaten actually can be pretty scary, because when you drop the shield and the strength in, it's actually pretty squishy team. Very squishy team. So even this nuke Mithrala, the survivability that she brings is so insane. Like I'm really happy I first picked her actually. I think she's such a great champion.
It was a good pick actually.
Yeah.
Really
able to showcase that a little bit.
To have.
Yeah.
Mithrala is very strong though, like absolutely. And a lot of people are always saying like, well, it's not worth for me to do Hydra. Yes, it is worth for me to do Hydra. If you are playing the game, like, you gotta do Hydra. I know at the beginning was extremely hard and stuff like this, but was still 100% worth it, not only for the gear sets, because you're doing arena, but just getting the fragments for the champion, man. It's just like super strong, you know?
Yeah, 100%. I hope they add another champion in. Like, I hope there's gonna be more stuff at some point for Hydra.
I doubt it. I I know they said the new difficulty will bring new rewards, but just judging by the fact that the best rewards that they added to Hydra was the crappiest Soul Stone, and just the most mind-blowing thing is that you go on easy difficulty, and you have a chance to get 1 Soul Stone. You go on Nightmare difficulty, you have a chance to get 1 Soul Stone. You know, like it's just, you serious? Are you serious?
Yeah, there's been some times where, the Nightmare gives me the worst stuff, and like hard was better from the weekly chest. You know, it's like, what's going on here? That's not right. Who is going to eat Mithrala, I wonder?
And the good thing you have in your team, for example, is that you don't need to build resistance on a Mithrala to bring up more power, so you're able to rotate around and build champions on damage instead, you know. So that's very good.
Yeah. You know? Oh, there's my friend. That helps a lot. We'll take it.
You still have good RNG, you see, even today. I thought I used all your luck. I thought I used all your luck last time.
This head does show up, right? It's not good RNG if he shows up, twice in 120 turns here.
Oh, he showed already like 4 times, bro. Like this
4
is
times?
The 4th time.
Is it 4?
So,
maybe. I've lost track at this point. It all blends together.
You know?
There's so many. Yeah.
You've seen it so many times that you're like, it's part of it. It's always there. You know, like
this guy back again. What's new? Oh, I think
does it annoy anybody else, or just me that every time you kill a head, it like the turn meter doesn't change?
Yes, it's super annoying.
I think it's such a waste. I'm like, I spent all this effort taking this head down. Give me 2 full turns of it being down.
I know, right?
It bothers me so much.
This is actually a pretty stress-free time, actually, without Wrath here. This is where lacking Mithrala, it does become kind of scary, but I think we should be fine. These are really low threat heads.
Yeah, and you have revive after and stuff, so you're not.
Yeah, we're good. And nice, we got Mischief in. I think it's so fun. Like some of the heads that for me in my normal keys are the most annoying are for this that like the ones I like the most. You know, like Torment. He's so frustrating. So you have to build around it. Mischief. I love Mischief. Even Decay. Molly is so good that Decay, for the most part, isn't a problem. I say that now. We don't have Provoke on him. He might get a cleanse off, but yeah, he's gonna get a cleanse off. But it's okay.
Even if he gets it now, it's like literally no threat that you can easily.
Yeah, there's no threat. Yeah, but yeah, it's funny. Those heads are like the biggest bane, but we managed to build a team that likes them for the most part. Quite bizarre. I like to see that decreased speed. Nice. That's one bit of randomness as well that can affect things too, because Necmo, although he's getting lots of turns, he is the weak affinity to Decay, so he can miss decreased speed, and that's quite annoying. Because without decreased speed, it's quite tough to keep the provokes up, so it's something to watch for. Smooth sailing so far. We'll see if it keeps
pretty
up.
good, yeah.
I need to get
like Val is definitely dropping some awesome numbers, so that's great.
Yeah. Okay, well, this set is still dead for absolutely ages, actually. That's pretty good. You know what? I think we could probably just hit Mischief, to be honest. Because Suffering is so tanky. I think even Decapitated. I don't know
even Decapitated, the stats are staying the same. He's still reducing the damage on the others, so he's definitely my worst enemy today.
Yeah.
And just judging by how the 2-3 tries that I've done went.
Oh.
Kill all the heads 5 times plus and always coming back. It doesn't look good for me. It definitely doesn't look good for me.
Nice chunk there. So we're going to get a shield on Decay himself. That's actually fine. Decay, I think Decay, does he also bring the 30% AoE? Yeah, and 10% only. That's not so
10,
bad.
yeah. Like I think all of them, they bring 10 or at least 4 of them.
Except
I can't really
Suffering.
remember. I haven't checked that in like such a long time.
Yeah, neither have I. So I had totally forgotten. I didn't look. Maybe we did get a provoke at the end because he did an A1 on Varl.
Your Molly got 3%ed there. The best.
Yeah. She's been 3%ed twice in this run so far, actually, I think. Lucky again, there's not much happening right now, so it's all good.
Really? Wow.
All right.
Wow. Is it
700K.
Ramp up damage time? Looks like.
Oh yeah, all of them dead. Now is the moment.
All of them dead, yeah. Now, the only awkward thing is we could have all the worst stuff spawn back in at the same time, which would suck. So I might manual it.
Is there a better
bit.
combo than having Torment alive and all the other ones dead, just for like multiple turns and attacks?
No, it's actually good to have him alive and the other dead, because if you're constantly bumping up your turn meter,
right,
you're gonna be able to do more damage on the rest. Yeah. So it's the best thing that you could ask for. Yeah.
He actually
That's
wanted
exactly
to attack
what I was
this
thinking.
But yeah, he can definitely up the damage. Like, and it really ups the damage of everyone because it's all getting boosted up by Necmo speed boost. Oh, this head doesn't have decreased defense. That's the problem. I see. Okay. I don't think I want to use the decreased defense. It's a tough one, right? Because we're close to being eaten with Varl, and these could spawn in a nasty head. They've got quite a few turns on them. I think we might be okay. That should be a big chunk.
What are the people saying? They love the guaranteed. Sorry to interrupt that. Since people going in the comments now saying how amazing it is, huh?
46% of people think you're going to do over 160 million damage.
Yeah, I think so too. Like
that looks fairly likely right now.
Yeah.
So it could go wrong. Actually, probably nice to kill this guy and have him spawn in.
Yeah, but now they're all gonna just drop in now, one after another, just bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, that's the problem. Here's 1, 2. Okay.
Suffering, toxic. Let's see.
Yeah. Not great heads.
Decay and rat, huh?
It's just a suffering eat you.
Yeah, suffering could eat us. Yeah, he could. It's gonna go 1, 2, right? Yeah. It does actually look pretty likely.
Hey, big shout out to Layla for being here. YST. We got HWZ in the house. MTGJedi chilling with us. Saphira's out here.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, what's the damage? What's the damage?
Everybody? Yeah, right. Wow. Not this time. I think we'll save her thing just in case this guy comes back around. If we don't have the block buffs, that's it. Oh, extra turn coming in just when you need it. Whew, that worked out well. Not punished for my greed, but we missed it on this head, so... Oh, and he's going to eat with Poison Cloud on. That's definitely not good. That's definitely not good.
The decay out as well at the same time. Okay.
Yeah, that's a pain in the butt. Not much we can do about that.
I think Mischief might just jump in front.
He might, because he is quick.
I think so.
So we have a chance. Got to provoke. That's good. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, you got lucky there. There you go, you see.
Looks like he 3%ed the Hex, though, or Mithrala did it while he wasn't there, but we should still be fine to break people free.
Yeah, I dropped that decrease speed on him, and he's going to be just fine.
Yeah, there we go. She has to wait 1 turn. That's okay. Just smack this guy. All right.
Yeah, you got saved by the bell there.
Yeah, I know, right? This is where anything can go wrong.
That was very good luck there, actually.
Yeah, right. Like, you do make a good bit of the luck with just having so much turn meter that you get back to the abilities.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
But at the same time, that was also very lucky. It was a kind of a bad scenario where you have all the heads come up at once.
You were gonna lose him there if he was eating him.
Yeah, suffering. Yeah, we would have.
Very high chance to eat it because he had the toxic cloud on and nothing to do about it. But yeah, that was a good recovery here. Very good save, actually.
We take those.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Love it. I'm gonna grab more coffee. Whew. Don't die while I'm gone.
I'll try. I'll try not to. I think we should be safe enough. But
don't jinx him, bro.
Don't jinx it. Yeah. One thing we'd love would be decreased speed. Okay, good. Decreased speed on him makes things a lot easier. We like those decreased speeds. Now we can just kill Mischief, basically.
I'll be back in a quick second.
Okay. Well, chat, it's just me and you. This is the use SoundStripe code NubRaids, everybody, to get maximum. I don't have a code, unfortunately, but if I did, this would be the time to swing in. Yeah, how are you all doing? I hope you're well. You're all looking well. It's lovely weather we're having here, you know. Make sure to smash that like button, actually. There you go. That's doing my job. Oh, is Deadwood back? Oh, Deadwood's back. Deadwood's back.
Are you guys
taking over the stream?
Are you guys pimping your SoundStripes while I'm gone? Is that what's happening?
I was pimping mine. I don't even have SoundStripe, but I was pimping it. I was making sure to get that promo in there while I had the chance.
Reasonable. don't let us stop you. Get it while it's good, my friend.
But this should be good damage. Oh, 1.1 million. Okay, not as good as I thought. Maybe he didn't have any... Oh, there's no weaken on it. Still, we'll take it. We'll take 1 million hit. That's okay.
Heck yeah. I think that's pretty solid, man. I'm super impressed with the squad. I really like
Lock and loaded. Yeah, actually, very, very good touch. I think you've done a very good decision to bring him in instead of Ninja, bro. Well,
yeah.
It's
interesting.
interesting.
It's cool.
I'm looking at this team and I'm just like, what changes would I make to improve it? I honestly, like, especially out of champions that were
the best.
drafted.
It's hard to make a change. Like, you would think I would drop Ugo for somebody, but then you don't have block buffs just to make it.
Right?
So to bring a void champion instead, we need a void Ugo basically, and that would be the only change you could do.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah,
like the one champion I'd like to try to fit in would be Michinaki. I feel like would be the ultimate. Get some HP burn going.
Yeah, he'd be nice.
Instead of who? That's the thing.
That's the thing. I don't have an answer for that one.
only instead of Ugo. You actually. Yeah. Because you need the increased speed from. I think she's too strong in that. Like, it's kind of like carrying the team as well, you know.
I mean, I know. Just trying to think, like, what would the possibilities be? It's hard to like really. That's why I'm like, I don't know that there's any perfect changes.
Oh, that was a mistake. So she actually got the cooldown and did the taunt twice in a row, and this guy was like full turn meter. So we're gonna have a cleanse. That's kind of annoying because he's gonna definitely get increased attack, and his debuffs are gonna fall off.
Yeah, but you're gonna get your champion out, so you're gonna get to recover.
We will break him free. Oh, we might actually. Yeah, okay, cool. We actually got in on time. That's nice. So block buffs, that works well.
That actually works out really
we
nicely.
Take those. We take those. I remember. Oh shit! I hit the wrong head. I forgot that he was still consumed. Let's cleanse.
I got this for a while here, and it just doesn't want to happen.
All right, we want to see. Well, he's okay actually. We'll take that. Not what we wanted, but we'll take it.
Supreme Gallic over Ugo, you won't have defense down after. That's the problem.
Yeah, you need that, right?
Yeah. I was thinking like maybe you could drop Nekmo for Supreme Gallic and drop Ugo for Lydia, you know, and that would bring you pretty much everything because you do have a decreased attack from Val, right?
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that would be the best combo. You have decreased speed and block buffs from a Supreme Gallic. You have HP burn, HP burn activation, and then you have increased speed, defense down, and weaken from Lydia too. And you have a bit of a more block buffs and poison sensitivity to help Mitrala on the Head of the Suffering, for example. You know.
This guy just stole a whole lot of buffs, but it's not going to do him much good, I think.
Yeah, he can't put them around you.
Okay, we're just going to beat on Wrath while we can because he's the biggest threat here, and let's get some damage in on him basically. Yeah, every time this A1 comes in, it just places decreased attack, and I don't have enough resistance on these guys, and we don't have block debuffs, so you know, we obviously have 2 cleanses, we can strip it off, but it's a hassle, and it's just lowering the damage, which is not what we want to see. So we're going to smack him while he is empowered, and then while we're waiting for it to cool down, probably switch over and smack Mischief some. Ugo's next one to be devoured. That shouldn't be a problem here, actually, with the setup that we have at the moment. Should be totally fine.
You don't have the head of Black Top, so.
Yeah, we've got debuffs blocked on Wrath, so it's all good. Oh, she even did the move here. Cool. Be nice actually if you got another turn in and got to cleanse stuff a little bit before she goes. Swing onto this Head of Mischief a little bit. He is going to outrun his Hex, but it should come back on. There it is, back on. 2 turns only, but should be plenty. I think he is going to eat Ugo. One of these two, our favorite heads, will do it.
Yeah, depends who's hungry, you see. Yeah, it's good when the Mischief takes it because it's easy to get a champ out when you have defense down.
Yeah. Hex makes Mischief kind of a non-threat as well. Like, at least makes it a lot easier.
I tried
like,
using
one
as
hit.
well, what's his name? Akimtem, but was just not playing out too good.
Interesting. I've heard people say that he's really, really good for Hydra, actually.
Yeah, I tried to drop Kaimar for Akimtem, but quite a few things were going. If something was going wrong, I wasn't able to recover my damage after, you know.
I see.
So if the RNG was fine, if we were probably doing like 10 runs and just pick the best, I would have go with Akimtem. But because the RNG can mess you up so easily,
yeah,
I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna just basically cut my legs off alone. So I'm gonna keep him on the side. But he would have been a strong one. I'm really gutted for Marichka there. She's not doing the job properly.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if she was gonna work for you or not. Yeah, I didn't know if she would. Yeah, add enough. That was a cool idea though. That if she Mischief tanked and he just keeps counterattacking Head of Mischief. Yeah. That's a really cool idea. It's a pity it doesn't work because of Duchess.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Trolled. It's trolled hard.
I was like so ready. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that, baby. That's gonna be so much fun to just see the Head of Mischief getting wrecked instantly. And then I was like, oh no, it's not happening. It's not happening. Oh, you got a Sifi yesterday, Nubs.
I did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Congrats.
That's I know, yeah. I've got her built up already. I've got no books. I booked Artak, but yeah, Sifi's gonna be great.
I had to buy books for Artak. Can't believe it. Feels so sad.
Yeah. Worth it though to get video
so
day one video.
Yeah.
I think I did 167, was it, Deadwood, in my run the last day? So
yeah, it's around that. So you're definitely gonna beat that.
So. We're definitely beating that.
I think you're gonna reach 200. I think.
Maybe. I'm gonna do a provoke. This head is slow enough. I think we're fine.
I mean, so far, you had so much luck with it. So
you gotta make your luck.
Exactly. The Irish luck, you see right there.
Yeah, that's right. You know, I actually don't have Killian the Lucky. I'd love to do some of him in live arena just for the laugh and the whole Irish theme. Don't have him though. It's one of my most wanted champs.
You do a team with him, Shamrock, and what other champs we have that are in the team today? I forgot. We have any others or no?
You could put a Yoshi in.
Yoshi and Molly. Yeah.
Yoshi. Yeah, Molly I feel like is more German. Yoshi, well,
yeah, she's kind of like German with the sausage, with the and stuff. Yeah.
I guess that's true.
She does give that vibe.
I feel like though the red hair, I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be Irish.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't know.
How many turns does she have?
Look at the A1, just look like a sausage there. So.
Yeah, it's definitely a sausage being toasted.
That's true.
That's some Brewfest stuff happening.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say like you go to any fest in there, and that's what you see.
Good point. Good point.
Oh, we have beaten, I think, or about to beat my damage from last time.
You've beaten.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I'm very impressed. The numbers are going so high.
It's very good. Yeah, like Varley's putting up some work, and just bringing up the damage for the entire team is good. Yeah. That's a bit of a bummer. We missed the block buffs decrease defense on this guy. Oh, turn limits, eh? Oh,
turn limit. So this was something, I don't remember if we saw this in my run with the Ninja variant, but this was something I never, ever saw with the Mother Cybele team because we didn't have the extra turns or the increased speed, so it just wasn't really possible for us.
So many, yeah.
But
I'm curious when is mine starting, because you see that's another thing that I haven't looked at. Probably not as fast as yours, because I don't have Shamael in the team, you know, to
boost the turns,
but...
I should really be targeting Mischief. I keep forgetting this is freaking Suffering that's dead. Oh, Suffering. At least we got Poison Cloud out of the way, so we're not going to have that overlap in any particularly nasty way here. Just get poisons on the decapitated head. I think I'll save this.
Uh-oh.
What? Why? Uh-oh.
Mithril is about to get it looks like.
Cheers. Oh, it redirected him to the decapitated head. Wow, that's cool. Thanks, Mischief. Mithrala is about to be eaten, yeah. Shouldn't be a huge problem, though.
Yeah, the head of Blight, I think, is gonna...
Might
can't
be,
see the
yeah.
numbers,
Oh,
but
actually, yeah, Blight might. That would, yeah,
but
it
it's
looks
just
like he
one
will.
turn. You're gonna be able to go in and recover it after.
Yeah.
His weak affinity to Varl as well. You'll be fine there.
Let's find out. Will he get in before Mischief dies? Let me think. Oh, man. Do I want to kill Mischief and deplete his turn meter or not? That might be worse. With a... I don't know, to be honest.
I would let the Blight devour it, kill Mischief after. And
Yeah,
have
that's
more time
probably
to
right.
free my champion, you know?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have to deal with the poison cloud.
Yeah, but that's fine.
yeah.
That's one turn, you know? And slowly, if you keep picking damage at him, War Master procs and stuff, he's gonna drop quite a lot. And then once he's gonna take his turn, you just smack him once and that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a pity that he doesn't have... It's a pity that he doesn't have Hex on.
Down, no?
Hex on.
No, Hex, we'd kill it for free against these decapitated heads, so that's a bit of a bummer. Ah, well. Don't know, maybe I should keep hitting that instead of the decapitated ones. Not sure. Get 4,000 damage, it's not even worth it. Just let him take his turn, to be honest. Get some damage in here. I've really been holding on to this decreased defense for ages, and Suffering is just like, no, I'm dead, bro. I'm not coming back. I'm sleeping this one off, forget it. Alright, so he takes a turn here, and we should be pretty solid then. There we go. Okay, Shamael will do a little bit. He'll plink away a few times. He's doing some nice 0 damage, ignore defense hits on these other heads as well. That's pretty good value. Can't complain about that.
Yeah, it definitely got her out of there.
No decreased defense. That's sad. I'm gonna go into A3. Pretty decent hits.
I hate when you're on the clock like this. What up, Mr. Hades? Welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome.
He's fine. He's gonna get her out.
Yep. That's one thing, actually, is that we really lack buffs for Shamael to do damage when Mithrala's gone. She's like all the buffs of the team. Our Mithrala. It's gonna be a little close, but we will get there. I think. I'm pretty sure.
You got that out, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has his A2. So
Thank goodness.
It didn't do much damage though, but it did it. It did enough.
Enough to take it out, you know.
Yeah, just.
I'm honestly impressed at how calm you guys are. Every time it gets close like that, I get like my sphincter gets a little tight. I'm just like, is he gonna make it?
Oh, nice.
But if you look at it, you can kind of like notice, okay, it's happening, it's not happening, okay, I'm in trouble now, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. My panic response just takes over. In a very aggressive way.
So Shamael is going to be eaten.
The damage is pretty good as well, you see, because it's only turned to 180 million damage, so he's going pretty good, yeah?
Still really good, yeah.
It'd be really good to hit over 200. That's like my main goal here would be to do that.
You're not that far off though, so I think you can.
Not far off, yeah, for sure. It's definitely doable.
Mm.
One thing that could be bad here, if we got Torment in, it should be okay, actually. I think with these heads, it should be fine.
Yeah, like you can definitely get your champion back, you know, like the increased speed is so good to have, and having the increased speed on your team too. Even if you're losing Shamael to the Torment head, you're still gonna have enough time to rotate if you're gonna get feared on a champion. Plus, it's not gonna be an issue because you're not gonna go AoEs on it. You know, you're gonna go A1s or A3s, single hits. So you're gonna be.
Yeah, exactly. I think we'll just hit the decapitated one and splash some damage.
Yeah, still brings a million there, so it's better.
Yeah, it's the casual million damage. It's not bad. I think we can auto again for a little while. This is looking okay. Okay, 185. Oh, I should probably hold Molly's provoke in case this is the dude. Yeah. Let me play it safe while we're so close to 200 mil. Let me try save some stuff in case it's decay. He comes in and cleanses. And she doesn't have provoke. We don't have decreased speed. That'd be annoying, especially with that poison. Oh yeah, definitely could be very annoying. Uh oh. What have I done?
What have you done?
Did you do something?
That's it. Well, I just I don't have provoke available and decay is up. That's what I'm worried about here.
Hey, you're gonna rotate fast enough, dude.
Maybe. She needs to get
2 turns. Okay.
Yeah, she needs to get the thing. We don't have the speed here, and then with the poison cloud, oh, that's actually super annoying. Oh, that's super annoying.
This is pretty annoying here now.
Yeah, maybe with the Molly boost, but I think we're kind of screwed. I'm gonna do this anyway.
I love that. I think we're
do this
kinda
anyway.
Screwed.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, yeah, she's slightly off. But it's weird because he's gonna cleanse, and then we're gonna get the poison cloud right after. Oh, you absolute jerk! Oh, maybe there's a chance. There's a chance. I think it's full turn meter though. Oh yeah, that's super sucky.
Kill the poison head.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, boo! Oh, lads, what is that? That's so annoying, man.
Who you lost there? Yeah, but you know what's the good part? You don't have the head of torment in place, so even if you drop Shamal, it's fine. You can still go on, so it's good.
Yeah, I guess we'll try break him out, but there's like no chance. That's really depressing. We should maybe even just let that provoke go through. To be honest, don't know. So let that go through. Too late now. Wow, that's sad, man. Oh, I should have paid more attention. We would have been okay if I'd saved my stuff a little bit better. Got greedy. We're so close to 200 mil yet so far.
Ahmed, yeah, I think actually he does have a chance to win it here. Yeah, 100%. If I have bad RNG, like the ball is in his court, you know.
Yep.
This is the worst rotation for me because the rotation changed from last week, so it's not the same thing anymore. So from the very start, my damage is already getting nerfed, you know.
Oh man, and he even stole off of Mithrala. 3% to rub it in. Oh well. Yeah, he's gone. Oh well. We gotta wait for a head to come back anyway for some damage, so it's all good. At least he doesn't have his freaking attack.
His A2, yeah.
That would be annoying, but we're good. Let's just not even bother hitting this. We just hit him and trigger him. We don't want that to happen. I think we just let them go. Eat my Shamail and go.
That's so rough.
See what I
hate
care.
That poison cloud.
Like I haven't done a full run. I don't know if I hit 200 million, and honestly, the damage is nerfed for me on this rotation with the Head of Suffering coming in.
That's kind of annoying. I'm gonna wait for Ugo. There we go. Okay, that makes me feel better. I think we should be. Yeah, we don't have. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, but we survive.
I mean, as long as Torment doesn't come in, you're not.
That's true. Yeah, we'll still keep going. We just lost a chunk of damage, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we'll keep going for sure.
You could say you have more turns for your turn limit.
That's just a pity. It's one of the higher damage guys that's gone. Eh? But we do. You're not wrong there. We absolutely do. Okay, Mischief. That's actually okay. And he triggered the thing on himself. That's decent. And he's dead. That's decent.
Yeah.
Take it. We'll take it. But yeah, that's a little bit of bad luck. Come on, I just want to get that 200 mil. We got a good way to go, but it's doable. I mean, it is doable.
Yeah, it is. 10 more mil, you can drop it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's manual it to the end here with one man down. Do you believe, chat? Do you believe? Send me your energy.
$1 million on the A1 and bank.
Yeah. Oh, it's looking all right, but
yeah,
we still have a few turns of this head alive.
I was told the rotation wasn't going to change, but apparently I was told wrong, as happens.
Yeah.
I don't think it was
tall tale.
How Odd put that in the chat, surprise. Mofos.
We
Pretty
got
much,
you.
yeah.
This is gonna hurt his A2. Do we be safe?
He has increased attack, so you find him.
Yeah, we gotta be greedy, right? You gotta go for the increased attack. You can't be shielding up. Gotta go maximum damage.
I forget about
Gotta
that.
do HellHades proud at the maximum damage. There's a million.
There
We
you
need
go.
that.
There we go. So you only need 6 together. You see how close you are?
We're close, I believe. And the poison head is going to die as well before he comes back to his annoying stuff, so that's good too. Up, a case in point. There he goes.
Big time.
Unfortunately, I don't think we had the A3 available. Oh, we did, but we didn't get
Yeah,
around to it. Yeah, but we didn't get the big hit. It would have been a
I still
big,
got a
big
million,
hit.
bro.
We got a million. Oh, another cleanse. Oh well.
You got a milli.
All right, little Scratch out here. Taking the rap game to another level.
My A level, you know.
Yep. Yep. Oh boy. Oh man, it's getting.
He's definitely
Looking
putting a
good.
sweat on the Taras though, because
Good.
Right.
Good.
yeah, he drops big damage with his A1 as well, you know. So that's a big plus. Taras doesn't hit as hard with A1 unless you hit a decapitated head, and that's when he does like 500k, 500 to 600k.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, guys, in between these runs, I will be doing my little my penalty home to HellHades, so make sure to stick around for that. We'll be doing.
Yeah,
some
I might
giveaways,
have
of
to
course,
prepare
as
one
well.
as well. You see, let me just get some notes quick. You know, like what are you doing there?
I know MTGJedi did his and threw it on his channel. So actually,
Yep, he
MTG, if
did.
you want, you can drop a link to that in the chat for people to check out. But everybody will be posting theirs at some point. I was kind of hoping to get them here, but this is probably better.
So I'm actually not sure if I think Wrath will eat Farl. I think, which could be a little annoying.
Yeah, but you're gonna get him out anyway. You don't have a.
Don't have Shamail. No, he's well gone.
But there you go. You're at 200 mil, bro. You're gonna get the 200.
Oh. Oh, I thought I actually had hit it. Got me.
Yeah, but you're
premature
almost there, you know, like, patience, young son. There, you know. Patience, young son.
That's actually,
Almost.
I think that has to be your best result right there, right? Having Varl get eating now, where you got all your debuffs out.
Yeah,
Actually,
probably.
Yeah,
Really?
plus he had a brimstone proccing into, you know, which
Yeah.
he's slow to decrease speed, so it's gonna take a while for him.
Oh,
to...
look, Mithrala actually. Nuke Mithrala almost took him out in one hit.
Yeah.
Love to see it. Good job, Nuke Mithrala. We didn't know that we needed you, but we did. Come on, Varl. Oh, I hate when it's this part, right? When you're like, the bar is empty, just let them go.
Weird.
There he
Yeah,
is.
because sometimes it doesn't even display it correctly, and you're like, why is my champion not coming out? You know, like, what's happening there?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got
It is
700k to
pretty
go,
annoying, yeah.
I believe.
Kenneth,
Well,
I
actually,
do.
we can hit-
I do have. Oh, we have all the penalties posted. Yeah, I'll try and get copies
Oh,
from
do we?
everybody so we can post those on the website. That's a good idea.
Ooh,
Kenneth.
1.3 mil. Not bad.
There we go.
There we go. There's the
201,
200 mil.
baby.
Let's go. I think MTG's record was like 203, so let's see if we can get past that. I think we should at this point. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I think you said.
I don't see how we die at this point. I guess Molly's gonna get eaten, so that does become a bit awkward. Let's actually try to kill this guy off a little bit. If we could get rid of him, that would.
300. He can reach 300, but yeah.
No, I'm not 300.
300 million. Easy.
not quite.
Easy.
300
Easy.
mil. Yeah, we're almost there, right? We're most of the way there.
Yeah, you're close from 300. Like, what is
Yeah.
it? Another 100 mil next to those 200 too, you know? Like, come on, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, I actually couldn't place the weaken on him. Whoops. This bar is full. Too many
As long as
poisons.
you have the provoke, that is safe.
I think. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
nothing
Yeah, he's
to
out.
worry
He's out.
about.
Run. We're good. We're good. I don't know. Is it even worth provoking? Who's gonna take? They're gonna take a turn before she even gets back around. I don't think there's a point. He's gonna get the cleanse, I think, no matter what, and that's probably gonna be. It's a good chance that might be Molly dead. Like, yeah, like 1, 2. This guy's gonna take 2 turns and just eat her. So we'll get a sweet 39k off Molly. Nom nom. At least he doesn't have the extra turn, but. Yeah, we've got no way to lock him down.
Yeah, but he's so slow, dude. Like, in this situation, he's the best the best choice, you know, to eat the champion.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we get 1 Calamity Torrent in. I guess he didn't have decreased defense. It didn't really matter, but I would say this was our friend. He's not our friend anymore.
Oh no,
not a nice person anymore.
Your friend's finally back. You see?
Yeah. Oh, Mithrala casually putting the poison out, but not hitting Torment. That's very nice of her. We appreciate that. We take those. And then Mithrala can cleanse next turn. No decreased defense. It's a bit of a bummer, but yeah, we'll definitely break him free. Man, it's gonna keep going.
Like you have 2 turns.
Oh, I'm impressed. Run's still rolling.
You're gonna pass 210, yeah. I think so.
It's looking like it, all right. Because yeah, this is gonna. Oh, not quite breaker free. At least that would have been bad. Now, if he got the shield out right there, that would have been. That's depressing when that happens, and it absolutely does happen as well. Absolutely, I've seen that happen. Okay, what would be really good now if we could somehow get enough turn meter to get back to Ugo before she gets eaten. But I think she's going to get eaten before she gets to her decreased defense, which slightly sucks. But might as well put out the reflect damage for some extra damage. The big brain strats. Oh, Mithrala has feared herself. Oh, good. Ugo did get the decreased defense. And luckily, it's on this guy. So, hey.
Easy to get out as well.
Barely. I think we will just go for the big hit here. Boom. That was lucky because he's bad affinity, actually. But
I was going to say, I just realized that is weak affinity.
Yeah, he is. And it's actually important that we get Ugo out, or at least that we... It's going to A1 now. She was feared anyway. I don't know. Maybe we don't... we definitely break her free. Yeah, we're good. This is going to A1. There we go. Nice.
Who needs Shamail on this team?
Yeah, apparently so. Apparently so.
When you have double cleanser, you don't really have to worry that much, you know?
Yeah. The only thing I'm a bit sad about is that we're not going to get to see the full comparison of damage because Shamail died quite early. We're not going to see the full combo of Shamail versus Varl versus Mithrala. It's going to be a little bit skewed in Varl's favor. He's hacked the game, stacking the deck. So when I took manual control, I really did think that this was going to end a lot faster than it actually is. I'm sorry about that. We're going for a while more.
You know, it's funny. Like, I think the hard part is before you get to this point, right? Like, this gets interesting when people are getting eaten, heads are coming up. There's a little drama involved, and you kind of want to pay attention to see what's going to happen. It's not as slow of a process in the beginning where you're like, okay, like no one's getting eaten. We're just trying to optimize damage. That's where it gets a little bit more.
You just got the old 3% resist right there coming in at the end to the last hurrah. Could that be the thing that makes the difference? That would be sad if so, and it could be.
You break the shield now, no? And
I will certainly try, but oh wow, we actually didn't weak hit. I was worried about the weak hit, and obviously the fears and stuff. We've got 1 poison. We might break the shield and just stun him though. Yeah, that does look possible.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, like if you do that,
we have a chance. We got to go for it, I think.
The decreased defense up.
There we go. Good. Oh,
there you go.
Mithrala. That's what we like to see.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, he's got the extra turn.
That's gone there. Yeah.
Goodbye, Mithrala. It was nice knowing you. We'll remember you. That's the increased attack gone. That's everything gone. Oh well.
Golly.
But still, you reached 210, bro. Like.
Yeah, we're gonna hit 210 for sure. Hell yeah. We take that. I gotta go for it. Oh, the luck paid off.
I'm so curious to see Val's damage at the end. Like, I reckon Mithrala is gonna have like 55 million easily, maybe 60, if not more than that.
Oh, Varl's going to be eaten. No. Goodbye, Varl. I mean, to be fair, this is getting to the point now, 2-6-4 turns in, where the bosses are devouring so fast. It's even with Shamael alive, we could push further for sure, especially with the Fear Head, but it would still be a tough time.
Yeah.
0 turns until Varl is eaten. Varl, one last hit. Oh, he died. Oh, that buys us. That buys us some time. That gets us some extra damage, isn't it? That's actually good.
Literally
Pro
one turn.
Pros
literally one turn.
What a good RNG you had every time this was to happen. Like you had the clutch at every corner. My
He's
God,
back.
it's just crazy.
He's back. Varl is back.
Wow.
Can we get back to? I'm just gonna try. I don't know. Like even AOE. I'm not even sure what I should do. Can I kill this guy? I don't know. Let's put the weaken out. He died to something. Oh, Brimstone. Cool.
There you go.
We take that.
Varl,
you got another 3 turns. You got another 3 turns, buddy. Don't get feared. Oh, he got feared. You hate to see it. I think she'll do more damage with the reflect damage here.
Could you imagine if she frees the champion like that?
yeah. It could happen. Oh, that was a big hit. Come on, Varl.
Jesus.
Let's do it.
You got it.
Oh, it's so close. 2 turns. Yeah, we got it though. We got it. Come on, Molly.
You're safe there.
With your sausage. Yes, the Molly sausage.
There you go. The sausage
claims another victim. Oh, he's eating another one.
Oh, well, you got that drop from the from the brimstone, you know. So that came in clutch.
That was super clutch. Yeah, Molly's gonna be eaten in 0 turns here. Get some damage out while you can, Molly. The reflect damage is not gonna help us now.
This is the most like difficult 5 or 6 million. The first
Come on, go for the
200
speed.
was easy.
There's the speed.
The last 11 so hard to get.
Speed. Let's smack him. Come on, Molly. The sausage. The burning sausage. I believe. No, the provoke. No.
But Molly has another 10, so that's gonna free your champion. Just watch it.
Yeah. Oh.
Because of the 10 meters that just
Oh, no.
Not quite. Not this time. Oh no.
No.
All right. You're the last chance, Necmo. The fear. No. Oh, the fear. Oh, let's get the extra
very
turn.
solid damage though. Like.
Yeah, 11 to
Very,
11.
very good.
Nice. Nice. All right.
GG's.
Take
Let's
that.
see the damage. Let's see it.
Oh,
60 million from Mitrala. That's nasty.
Yeah.
79.
59.
Nice.
Nice.
Well done.
Very,
Cool.
very nasty. Yeah, very, very nasty.
There we go.
Oh, that's cool. 69,
Awesome.
59, 49. All the way down the line.
All right. 211.
All ending in 9, huh?
Yeah. My goal was to beat 200. I was like, I really want to beat 200 million on stream. My record with the Ninja team was 220, I think. And with that team, that was making it, and we actually capped out the turn limit. Hit 1,500 turns, like, earlier than this. Obviously, with Shamael still being alive and stuff, and the extra turns from Ninja. Yeah, that capped out 1,500 turns, whatever. It was 220. So we got really close to my maximum right there. That's the best I can do. Now, if we pray it's enough. Let's see. Here we go.
Can you send a screenshot to Niva when you're done, please?
Oh, yeah, I forgot, but I'll have to go back and take it off the stream, unfortunately. I totally forgot. It's too hyped. But yeah, there we go.
It's fine. It's good to be hyped. Was a very impressive result. So yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. You got that.
Oh, it's giant me, Deadwood.
That's
Save
well
me.
done. Well done.
Nice.
Well
Is it
done.
my
Bravo.
turn? Do I move?
Excellent
What's
job.
happening? No.
Good job, sir. Excellent. Well, since we're back, let's go ahead. Let's do a quick giveaway, guys. Give you all some.
Actually, you can. How many likes we have? 570.
Oh, you know what? That's
400 likes.
Let's get
You know
let's
what?
get ourselves 1,000. Let's get ourselves up to 1,000 likes here, guys. We do that.
If
go
we
ahead.
reach 1,000 likes, guys, all my gems and everything that I have to give away for this month will be given away right now. 1,000 likes, and we have 5,400 gems to be given away. Void shards, epic skill tomes. Like, what are you guys waiting for? Smack that 1,000 likes.
Man said it. That's what's
Easy.
happening.
Easy.
That's what's happening. Well, look, while I'm waiting for those likes to add up here, why don't I go ahead? Mr. HellHades, are you still in stream? Are you still in the chat? I have an epic poem to give you, apparently. A limerick I wrote. It's not dirty, but it's still in Limerick fashion. You're there. Ugh. Okay. Here we go. For Mr. HellHades, I should go ahead and probably make myself a little. Oh, well, okay, here we go. So here we go.
34 likes away, guys. I know you can do it. Come on.
Right there.
34 likes. Not even 25. Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
25 likes. 13 likes. 1,000 likes, guys.
The penalty for losing is I have to do a poem for Mr. HellHades, who I lost to. So here you go. This is my amazing Limerick poem for you, sir. HellHades built a grandiose team of lovers and seasons and dreams. DeadwoodJedi did not. Built his team out of snot. See Hades smirk as Deadwood screams. Thank you.
I like it.
That's what I got.
Okay, was that ended?
I was hoping it would keep going. Oh, that's great.
That's all I got. That's all I got. All right, because we got those 1,000 likes, let's go ahead and do that giveaway starting right now, guys. Go ahead and type in !Hydra. We're gonna go ahead and do 10. Guys. We'll do 10 winners out of this. We got Skratch's gems to give away. Let's go ahead and do 10 winners, and it'll be great. Go ahead and put !Hydra in the chat. So that was great. Felt really good to be able to do that for. I love doing those kind of things. Thank you for sending me that screenshot, Mr. Nub.
You're welcome. A bit of a scuffed one, but it will do.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's great. I love it. There you go. Get you finals. All right.
Okay, let's get ready.
Are you getting ready there, Skratch? You gotta loosen up, buddy.
Yeah.
You stretch it out.
I gotta loosen up. I'm a bit tense after I've seen that result. I was like, my God, what's happening? What's happening? In your face, you weasel.
You need to have like your mates like holding you back.
Yeah, like come on, guys, put on it.
They're holding you back.
And we added some guys behind me here, like holding me back, you know, to don't break the.
I like it. I wish I could. I don't know how to do that. I'm no good with it. Yeah. Ooh. So what do you think, Skratch? Are you gonna win this thing? You gonna pull it out? You think?
Well, I don't know. It's definitely gonna be extremely close. I'll be honest. I haven't done a full run with the team. I'm not even sure if he's gonna get that far. The rotation is not in my favor at all. Actually, I'm just hoping that I'm not gonna encounter the Head of Suffering very often while I'm doing the run, you know. So that's definitely gonna make a massive difference. But yeah, surprise mofos. That's what it was in the morning, and that's how we go from here on. So right. we'll see. We'll see where we go with it. Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and give out those winners here. Now, remember, if you are picked, make sure to type in your UM number in the chat here. That way I can get you your rewards. Otherwise, you get nothing. All right, here we go. Pick winners. Matthew May, congratulations. Oh, appropriate month to win as well. Ben Hammond, congratulations. Robert Walsh, excellent. Kennedy's Assassin, dark. I appreciate it. That's really dark, but you still win some gems. We got Alan Gobin, congratulations. Gixie, interesting name. I'm digging it. The double X, always a winner. DH coming in to pinch hit and getting some gems along the way. That's a baseball joke for you European folks, in case you didn't get that one. Clarify that for you guys. Philly,
Smile and nod.
Philly, congratulations. You're doing better than your basketball team. Congratulations, you won some gems. They recently got knocked out in the NBA playoffs. It's a American thing.
Like what's up?
Chris Rutel, congratulations. I don't know if I pronounced that right at all. We don't have umlauts in English, so I'm not sure how that worked, but congratulations. Thank you for being here. And the very last, we have Evan Benjamin. Actually, that's Evan Benjamin. It's Evan Benjamin is how that's spelled, which I love. I love that. He be jamming, probably also Benjamin. So that was great. Congratulations. All 10 of you guys, thank you. Just write in your UM number in the chat and get you your rewards. that's what that's what I would like from you guys. So we've got Skratch. How are you feeling, buddy? You ready to go? You ready to do this? Ready to jump in?
Ready to rumble, baby. Ready to rumble. Let's see.
Okay.
How I'm feeling,
go.
I'm gonna tell you once we're done. You know, like we'll see. I don't know.
I love it. Well, you're up, my friend.
My confidence just dropped like a few levels, but we'll see once we get in there. You know. I think I just need to do myself a bit small here for you. Wait. Oh.
Yep.
Ready?
Good.
Yeah. Whenever you want to swap the screen. So.
Break it down, brother. Break it down.
Are we on? Sorry, I have to delay.
You're on. You're good.
We are on. Okay, I'm too big. Wait. I look like a giant. There we go. That better? That's better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
So here we are,
great.
ladies and gentlemen. Skull Lord Vargal. He is still on the same build. Haven't changed much on it. I still kept the provoke set on him just to kind of like diminish some of the bad RNG that might happen during the run. He has plenty of accuracy. 81k HP, 4k defense, 76 crit, 274 speed, 372 accuracy. War Master as a tier 6. Of course, we are with support, Cycle of Magic, Master Hexer to help with the decreased attack that he brings with the A3. Then Kaimar, still pretty much in the same sort of build, a bit of damage. He's the mischief target, decent accuracy, decent resistance. He is on a reflex, a couple of refresh accessories, a blood shield accessory. 39k HP, 2.7k attack, 3k defense, 218 speed, full crit, 155 crit damage, 480 resistance, 313 accuracy. And we have offense and support. War Master has tier 6 on him as well. And of course Master Hexer to help with the poisons on the A1. Next champion that we have in is Lydia. Still pretty much the same cup of tea, regeneration, perception, a couple of refresh accessories. Almost full crit rate, 66k HP, 3k attack, 3.5k defense, and 300 speed, 161 crit damage, 384 accuracy. So we have a bit of an overkill on accuracy, but I haven't really stressed to change that out. And we have War Master as tier 6, support, Master Hexer, testing gifts just to help out with everybody pretty much. Then we have Duchess. So she's still on regen, still on speed. I just dropped her speed a little bit because was not necessarily for her to be as fast, was not really helping out. 92k HP, 4k defense, 305 speed, no resistance, no accuracy because the power doesn't allow us. But because all of you guys told me to take Duchess out because she did crap damage, I decided to change the masteries, give her War Master, and she's gonna amaze every single one of you now, okay? Let me just put it like that. She's gonna impress everyone.
Phenomenal.
Then we have Supreme Gallic, still pretty much in the same sort of situation. Maybe I gave him a different ring for more attack, I think. 46k HP, 5.3k attack, 2.2k defense, 253 speed, 90 crit rate is enough, 249 crit damage, 335 accuracy. Masteries, offense, support, War Master, gain a bit of turn meter with Arcane Celerity, Cycle of Magic, Sniper, Master Hexer, yeah, everything that helps basically with his debuffs. And the last champion that we have in is Taras the Fierce. Savage, crit damage set, total stats 100k HP. We lowered the HP a bit on him. 3.1k defense, 276 speed, full crit rate, 306 crit damage. Yeah, I went faster because of the team with Marichka, but that didn't play out. I kept the same stats on him. I didn't bother to change him back, you know. Anyway, the faster he is, the better for the entire team anyway. So I'm pretty happy with that, you know. And masteries, still pretty much the same cup of tea. Offense, support 3, Cycle of Magic, and we have a Helm Smasher as tier 6, you know. So here we are pretty much. That's the team. We'll see where we go with it. I haven't done a full run. I am a bit worried that I only have 2 damage dealers to bring in serious damage, while Nub had 3 with Mitraline there. So it's definitely gonna make quite a bit of a difference, you know. So hopefully Taras will be able to catch up with both of them. The rotation is literally anti-Skratch here, so let me just change from Marichka to this. So having that Head of Suffering in there is just like, yes, Skratch, I'm here for you, you know. So we'll see what we get with the whole thing, but here we are.
Guys, I just put up a poll, so
it.
make sure to check that out if you're looking to see how much damage Skratch is going to do. I'm very curious to see how this works out. The 2 versus 3 damage dealer.
Too.
Big thing. Definitely
I'm actually pretty curious too, you know. I'm just praying to have the same RNG that Nubs had, and we're good, you know.
Yeah.
Like if I get some clutches like that, I'll be like, wow, it happened, you know. I believe it.
I had a lot of luck.
So yeah, who knows? Who knows? We'll see. I am trying to take down the Head of Suffering as fast as possible, and I'm really hoping that I won't see it again, you know. Like my thing is like, please don't visit me again. So here I still have the problem with the Mischief Head, 50-50 chance, you know. Either he's gonna go for Kymar, either he's gonna go for my Taras. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen with all the buffs and things like this, but I guess we're gonna have to kind of like pray for the best, you know. Like make sure we're dropping the provoke on, coming in with another nuke. You see the damage, how much it got reduced because of the Head of Suffering when I'm AoEing actually now is just such a massive difference. But yeah, here we go. No, you're not allowed to buff. You're not allowed to buff. Get out of here. And luckily this happened, you know. It's still not the best thing. We got a refresh proc there, so that's gonna help us a bit with the damage, but the Head of Mischief went straight for my Taras. So that's annoying. I can't do nothing about it. It's just Duchess putting that shield on my Taras all the time because he's destroying his own HP is a massive issue actually. So it's nothing that I can do to bypass that, unfortunately, you know. So it's pretty annoying.
Duchess, terrible champion. Confirmed.
I know, like get out of here with this. No, actually, I would have loved here to have if I would have had a choice to replace a couple of champions, I would put in Sifi instead of Duchess, and then I would bring in Marichka. You know, that would really make a solid difference.
Oh right, because you're talking about the extra buffs and stuff going on. Tara.
Yeah, like I could do what I intended to do. So I wanted to do Marichka, my Mischief target, the Mischief constantly to attack her, Taras constantly to counter attack on the Mischief head, kill it quick, drop the Terminator all the time on the heads whenever it spawns, and kind of like being able to keep them under control better. But unfortunately, Marichka has a bit of a bug too, that she doesn't really restores the HP properly on Taras all the time. So that doesn't allow me to do it because Duchess will constantly put the shield on Taras, you know. So I am losing damage here for the moment because I want to take the Head of Suffering down. That will allow me to recover later on. So we'll see how much faster we're going to be able to come in and recover after, you know. But that was pretty close to actually drop a refresh in there.
Your team does so many debuffs, so much damage.
Yeah, it does bring quite a lot of debuffs, so that's the good part about it, you know. Like having this freaking Supreme Gallic is crazy, man. Like he's such an amazing champion for all this, you know. Like very solid, yeah. Okay, so I do have a refresh right now. I could use it, or I could just let it pass, see how close I am to do some work in here, you know. I think it's gonna be a better choice to wait. I'm not sure what cooldown I have on Taras right now, but we have it available. No defense down, so I'm actually gonna go in an A1 instead. Plus I have this shield on the Head of Torment, so that's gonna reduce my damage a bit, so we don't want to have that in. Unfortunately, Lydia doesn't have the A3 available, the A2, sorry. So that's gonna hold us back a bit. But definitely the Head of Suffering is killing my mojo like to maximum, you know. Okay, so we got that head down. That's good. Ooh, Lydia. I was gonna say, don't get feared, Lydia, because that's the wrong moment for you to do it. Just don't do it, you know. Wait a little longer.
This should be a nice
Just
hit.
wait a little longer there, yeah. Okay, now she got feared, but that doesn't matter that much. You see, I'm actually missing 2 buffs. I'm still gonna nuke because I want to reset with Kymar. If not, it's gonna be a bit too late. I'm getting the fear on Taras, so it's pretty risky, though.
He does so much damage. Jesus.
Yeah, even without all the buffs, that's still super strong.
Yeah, that fear is a bit unfortunate because all the timings kind of like putting the pressure on me to get the skills down. So I might I might actually miss on that skill, but luckily he's fast enough to overlap Kymar every now and then, so that gives me a bit the advantage in here. Hopefully this should allow us to do a proper nuke with him, you know. So we're not gonna use that skill, we're gonna go for this instead. Just do a cheeky A1 in there, drop a bit of more damage on the Head of the Suffering. We wanna see that head gone as fast as possible. Okay, so the Head of Mischief is here. That's good. I'm not worried about that.
Ooh, that's a big hit.
If everything allows me to kind of like bring back my recovery and kind of like go on, like I should be way over 1 million turn per damage, 1 million damage per turn, you know. But the thing is, a lot of things can go wrong in here, and yeah, you know how it is.
Yep.
You know how it is. Okay, Head of Suffering gone. I start feeling better, you know, like I'm feeling anxious when I'm seeing the Head of Suffering in here. Oh, okay, that happened too. Okay. Right before he was taking his turn. That's a bit unfortunate. Luckily, we have Kymar to do the job. So let's do that. Let's do that, okay. Because I was waiting with it. I was like, no, you're not going to just pinch my buffs like that. Okay, there we go. Stick to Kymar. Stick to Kymar.
Yeah, this sort of Kymar build is so unique. This is something I absolutely didn't foresee before coming into the tournament. It's one of my favorite builds, I think, out of just every single team, every single champion.
How many turns I had on cooldown for Taras? But I have that so covered there, so I gotta just try it out, you know. Gotta try to bring in the nuke. Hopefully. Okay. You see, even like that on the Head of Suffering, you're still not doing that much damage like you should, because he's still bringing the reduction. It's so annoying though. Like when I've seen the rotation in the morning, I was like, no, no, why you're doing that to me? But yeah, it is what it is.
This is so interesting to
me,
because...
we just need good RNG from here though. If we're getting good RNG from here on, it's fine, you know, like it doesn't really matter. Like we can be pretty safe on with the whole thing.
I find this so interesting because Skratch is obviously, you're doing, you know, almost 1 million damage per turn, but that's not far off the pace.
Look, there we go. That's what happened. That's what I'm telling you. You're gonna see this coming back over and over again, and this is gonna be my end. That head coming back over and over again. You know? Just constantly dropping my damage. You know.
I think it's so interesting because like the damage numbers are so close, even though you're doing considerably more, right? You're doing about 1 million damage per turn. Nub was doing just a little bit less, but like Nub basically had 10 million damage less than turn count throughout the fight. So he hit that 1 million damage per turn with like a 10 million damage gap in there.
Yeah,
like, right?
Gap there. Yeah.
So what's interesting
here is like
Skratch is going to be able to maintain it.
The thing is that I'm not sure if I'm going to go as far as him. So the good thing in his team is that he had 3 DPS champions. So if I'm getting close to a very high turn count, right? What's going to happen is I might not be able to free one of my DPS champions. So even if Taras gets to hit, Taras doesn't hit for like 700k with the A1, especially without defense down and things. So that's going to make a massive difference all around, you know? So I feel like if I'm not going to be able to push the damage much higher to kind of like have more than 1 million per turn, Nubs is going to get this, you know?
Yep.
So that's going to be one thing that...
You do seem a little bit more susceptible to bad RNG really affecting you, right? Because like if you get, like you said, you only have 2 damage dealers, one of them gets eaten, you're like in really big problem.
Yep. That can definitely happen. Hopefully it's not though. Hopefully it's not. Let's just...
It'd be good.
Yeah, I mean, it will be good.
It won't be an issue for another 100 turns or so.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Okay, so we gotta make sure we are gonna be able to rotate fast enough to land a provoke there. Well,
about 70% of people think you're gonna get over 190 million Skratch, so no pressure.
Well, I'm hoping. Like I'm definitely hoping that. Like,
right?
Jeez, Luis. You know, like we wanna get over over 200 million damage. Like, yeah. What do we have? We have 6, 9. I gotta provoke that to make sure we're gonna be safe. Duchess, she just used the skill, doesn't really matter that much, so we can slowly start to drop in a bit of more damage. We're not gonna recover. The head of suffering still kicking our ass here with the damage reduction, but hopefully down the line we will be able to drop some damage to recover and come back at 1+ million per turn. You know, it is a big nerf on the damage though with the head of suffering when you have a lot of AOE attacks, and if that's kind of like your main source of damage, you know. We're looking good so far. We're looking good. We don't look that bad, so it's good. I love the freaking Skull Lord Vargal getting like just going with the A1, and he just I swear I've seen him. I think he took like, I don't know, like 12 hits or plus before he was just like boom boom boom. I was like, what the heck is happening? You know, he's just going crazy. I love seeing that though.
It looks like he's glitching when it happens.
Yeah, exactly. Because it feels like it, you know, like, okay, he's glitching or something. Okay, can we do it? I think we have too many buffs here, don't we? No, we're safe, actually. That's good. Okay, the head of red down as well. Beautiful. I think the head of mischief is going to try to pop back right before. Shame I didn't have a refresh from Kaimar there just to be able to reset, try to bring in that A3 again. It would have made quite a bit of a difference. Like we're 5 million damage behind right now, so we'll see if we're gonna be able to recover it or no. Okay, what do we have there? Okay, head of blight. I do have this available. I will miss some damage because I have no defense down there, but just for the fun of it. Actually, no, it's not even a rush to use it. I'm gonna wait. Let's wait a bit, yeah. We need to drop that defense down, preferably, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it in time.
Lydia's not going to be back around fast enough.
No, she's not, yeah. I mean, we should have another turn there with the head of rat being down, you know?
Yep.
The head of blight, that's the problem. So I think right now he's actually gonna buff himself, because I'm not going to be able to land the block buffs in time on him. Maybe. Are we? Come on. Gallic. Damn it. I knew it was just on him, but still enough to kind of like annoy you, you know? So now we should be able to do this. One, you see 844k damage. Before, they used to drop to like 2+ million. You guys remember that? From last time?
Yeah.
So it's such a nerf in damage there.
That's just because of that head of suffering.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
Suffering's my new best friend.
Nice. I know. You're literally gonna have to pray for it.
Yeah.
Keep on spawning for me, yeah.
Friendship with torment ended. Suffering is my new best friend.
Definitely not a good thing, yeah. Not for me. It'll be good for you, but not for me, yeah.
Now, how do you feel right now? I haven't been in your position where you're like just watching it, waiting for things to.
Oh, I feel great, man. It's great. Yeah, it's like it's done, you know? I'm just chilling now. I'm going to be honest, dude. After my run, I was almost like getting up, turning my lights off and leave. I was like just autoing into like, it's chill time, baby.
Yeah. You had a pretty good run, though. So
yeah.
I would be the same, you know, like, okay, time to chill now. Good luck, you sucker.
Yeah, exactly. Just sit back and relax.
Okay, so Duchess is gonna get devoured here. Actually, the head of torment is not gonna get it, so it's gonna be the head of suffering going for it. You know what? I'm gonna save that skill. I'm just gonna chill with it. Okay, Duchess, can you get your turn right? We're gonna get feared on Kaimar. That's such a bummer, man. I could have reset it with him. Okay, and I don't have her A1, so that head of suffering is gonna be a bit of an issue right now. That's gonna make me lose damage, though. Okay. Should we go 8-2? I think we're gonna go 8-2. Try to free Duchess like that.
Nice.
Okay. Gotta do that. Leave the fear. We're gonna risk this. I do have a bad choice. Nice. It's good that the fear procced on Chimera. Actually, I'm happy. And we got resisted on provoke. No. God damn it! And his full turn meter is definitely gonna drop the clans there. Okay. Man, that provoke. You see, 3%, baby.
Yeah, that's one of the most annoying things about doing these runs. Where again, like if you're just going for a 1 key, right? You could just
you can
rerun it and it's fine.
You don't care about it. Yeah.
But when you're going for a record, like every 3% that rolls is so unlikely and it messes you up so much.
It's painful actually. Yeah, we see we got a provoke now, but not like I'm complaining that I got it, but it was gonna be so much better if I was getting it before. You know, like it would have made a difference. Okay, so what a bit behind right now. Okay, that's fine. So you see how everything started kind of like go a bit wrong before. That kind of like messes me up a bit now with the fear because I'm gonna have it on too often, and I'm not very excited about it. And I will lose my provoke champion in a bit, so that's gonna make a bit of a difference too. Actually, not gonna drop this because I have no defense down, so that's gonna be a waste. Let's just A1 the Head of Suffering, try to get that sucker out of here. Okay, but we do bring defense up. Yeah, like get out of here. We don't need you. You know, like you're just messing up our mojo.
This is so interesting. You're really on pace with where Nubs was.
Right now, yeah, because I've been left a bit behind. So if I don't recover to get what I need to, I'm gonna be in trouble, bro. I'm going to be in trouble.
You definitely get the boost though, right on the backside too. Like when you get heads down, you start to catch up.
Yeah,
that's when I catch up. But the thing is, at the moment it went pretty bad for me. So the Head of Suffering came back. That really.
It really feels like it's gonna be a who can last the longest is gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be extremely close. So like that's what I said, like 100%, super close. So I'm actually praying right now for the Head of Suffering to don't come back, basically. You know, like sucker, stay where you are after you're gone and just don't come back. Don't come back. We don't want to see you again.
I saw one question earlier in chat. I don't know if we talked about it in any of the streams. It was about the area bonuses, but they're not actually. There's no live.
They're not on.
Yeah, no live arena and no area bonuses on the test server, so that doesn't affect things at all. Like the stats that you saw are the stats. So
what a shame.
Yeah, I've been slacking on live arena, so
I know. I'm
area bonuses aren't so good.
Actually,
I don't miss
it. I haven't actually. I kind of like took everything to silver on my Fire Knight, but I haven't prioritized Hydra anyway, so it was not gonna make a massive difference for me yet anyway, you know. But if you were able to revert it, you know, like that would have been something.
Yeah. Refund the tokens.
Okay, so he's gonna get devoured pretty soon now. Actually, if we can keep it a bit like this more, I might actually get to kill the head of decay before. But we're definitely quite behind, man, right now. Like, not looking too good. Okay, let's see.
Oh.
That looked a bit better. That made me feel a bit better, even though it's not enough.
Oh my god.
Jesus, they're all down.
So much damage in one hit.
If I would have had a refresh from Chimera right now, I would have been like this. But it didn't proc. Now it's gonna be like, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I'm just praying, Head of Suffering, please don't come back. Please. You know, like, just get out. Okay, so far we're looking good. So far we're looking good. Who's there? Okay. Oh. I don't care. Head of Blight, head of whatever. Just don't bring me back the Head of Suffering, please.
Is there a favorite head for you that you're like, this is the best one?
I mean, no? Head of Blight can come out. I don't mind it. It's just like Not a Head of Suffering. Anyone else? And there we go.
Oh, there he is.
That's how it's gonna go. Like I've seen it from the morning and I knew it. Like I've told you, I've done like a couple of tries where I killed the heads 5 times, and every time he was coming back. I was like, that's it. This is not gonna be my day. This is not gonna be my day. Like, come on, let me activate your passive now while you're no threat in there. The good thing is that I'm gonna lose my provoke champion. At least I don't have the Head of Decay up to mess me up, you know, early on. So yeah, still not looking that great in terms of damage because we are a bit behind. But yeah, we shall see what we're gonna get. Okay, we have defense down, weaken. Okay, but we're gonna have to save our champion, so we're gonna wait with that. Let's just go A1. So yeah, right now our damage is actually pretty identical, I think, no?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, it's about the same, I think. It's funny because it's like it feels like, you know, I had to build my team so specifically to try to do that damage. And then you can even hold abilities for ages to make them line up just right, but it does so much damage when it lines up just right. That it actually does more. It's actually nuts.
Yeah, but literally, like, look how behind is keeping me. That Head of Suffering now is just crazy, actually, and it's just gonna drag me down more and more because I'm gonna get to kill the other heads 2 more times before I'm actually gonna get to kill the Head of Suffering, you know. So I'm losing so much damage because of it. Pretty nutty, actually. Look how slow you're pinching the damage on him compared to the rest, you know. That's what makes it even crazier, though.
Yeah, it takes so long to get rid of him. There's really kind of nothing much you can do. You just have to wait him out.
Okay. We don't need a provoke there, so we can just go whatever. We lost that too.
Ultimate Gaelic, such a nice ad for this team too.
Yeah, I really like Gaelic a lot, actually. Yeah, it's doing a pretty good job.
I mean, just being able to bring damage and utility with the block buffs is such a nice. It's just so nice to have.
I'm actually glad that I didn't have to wail out to get the champion, you know. Definitely a pretty good thing, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man.
So I can AoE here and
teams.
just kill that and just, yeah, go from there. Because anyway, I'm gonna have the damage reduced quite a bit. It's pretty hard to do it. But yeah, let's see. Let's see what we're getting instead here now. Who's coming back on the board here? Oh, and we're gonna drop Gaelic as well, so I gotta pay attention to that, you know, like we definitely gotta keep an eye on it. Okay, let's try to get that Head of Suffering gone again, maybe. Going to drop this on. Let's try it. As the head is gonna be back in a second. I definitely want to keep that skill available just in case, because we don't know if the Head of Blight is coming in for a play, so we gotta see that. So slow to kill the Head of Suffering though. Okay, we got the Head of Decay, not too bad. 1 turn for that. So what do we have there? Come on, spawn. Spawn. Who's coming in? Head of Blight. Is that you? Is that you knocking at my door?
Yeah, it is quite annoying with Suffering though. There's not much. At least you can poison him. But apart from that, there's not much you can do. It reminds me when Hydra first came out, and with Head of Decay, I remember reading through the guide, and literally the guide on how to counter the champions of the heads and what they did. All it had for Decay was just kill him.
Yeah,
just kill him, bro. Just kill him.
You can't do much else, you know. Like, okay, let's kill that, and we're good. Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, simple, no problem.
Easier said than done, you know.
Yeah. Like at least Mischief and the first Squishy, but
yeah, but and coming back 3 times as well, you know, like that's what annoys me even more. Is like,
yeah,
come on, like, give me a break,
for
you know, like,
I know.
give me a break.
Yeah, just one set of 4 heads without him.
Skratch, do you miss Hex on this team?
I tried bringing Hex in, but it was not going that good, you know. Hex would have been nice to get a bit of extra damage and control the Head of Mischief a bit better. How you can see, I'm not really struggling with the Head of Mischief. The real thing that kills this team right now is literally the Head of Suffering, you know. Like, it dropped my damage by 30%. Think about it like this, you know. And it's been constantly on. It's not like it disappeared for even once, you know. It's always been there. So having a 30% damage reduction, I feel like is a pretty big handicap, you know.
Oh, for sure.
It doesn't matter what gear I would use on the champions, whatever I would do, you know. It's just such a massive handicap to have all that damage reduction. Is not much you can do about it, you know.
No, I agree. I was just wondering because, like, you know, I just keep looking at the big hits from Taras, and I'm like, oh, it'd be so nice to be able to get a little bit of that on all the other heads at the same time.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be just a really nice add.
Once, I'm just hoping that maybe this time around he's not going to come back, and that will allow me maybe to recover a bit of damage. But you see, we're already down at devouring for 2 turns, so a lot of things can be a bit wonky. Right now, the Head of Mischief. The Head of Mischief coming in here to be like, yeah, Skratch, don't worry, I got you. Let me just spin some buffs from somebody. I got you covered, don't you worry. Actually, we might be able to get Gallic to go in front, you know. So no defense down there. I gotta go for this. And we don't have that skill available. No extra turn from Relentless Procs either. My God, provoke. At least the provoke landed. Okay, so we're safe with that. We want to make sure this doesn't get any buffs. If the Head of Mischief steals the buffs from somebody, it's fine. Luckily, he went for a Taras, just because he is lower HP, Kaimar, because he's lower HP than my Taras. So that was a bit of a save there, you know.
Oh, is that what determines who he attacks, if they have equal buffs?
No. That was just RNG that if they had equal buffs, yeah.
Oh, right, sorry, yeah.
No, but that just literally went before and put the shield up, you know. On
oh, I see. Oh, that's what you meant. Gotcha,
his lower HP, that's why. And I was like, oh my God. You know? My God, I got that right, you know. Like, at least that didn't went too wrong. So you see, 20 million short is pretty bad, man. Pretty bad. Head of Suffering, please don't come back for the rest of the run. Do me a favor. I promise I won't kill you that much anymore from here on. I'll be nice to you. And Taras is gonna get devoured next. Okay, so that's interesting. Gotta make sure I'm keeping the reset on my Gallic after. And Kaimar to allow to rotate fast enough if needed. Land the provoke. Beautiful. The Head of Suffering is going down, baby. We're going down. Get out of here. I don't want to see you ever again. Oh, went for that. Okay, it's fine. No big deal. No big deal. I think I'm going to try to drop a resetting here and see if I can recover some damage after. Hopefully Kaimar is going to go in front of Lydia. Yes. Okay, we have 2 dead heads. Head of Suffering, Head of Decay go in front of Taras. Beautiful. Let me put some more buffs up. Oh, are you serious? Come on. Oh, man. That RNG, dude. Why didn't you went for Kaimar? That's something that I can't control, you see. Yeah. That was so unfortunate. God damn it. Yeah, it's not my day today, but that's fine. Man, we can still recover. We can still get this done.
It doesn't even matter. Like, it's so funny. Like, I know you're like, darn it, but like the damage right now doesn't even matter because
I mean it does because
well, it does.
Once
obviously,
we're gonna get to a higher turn, it's gonna be so hard to keep everything controlled, you know. And
obviously.
Damage,
But like, I just remember like when Nub lost his one champion, his damage just plummeted. So it really comes down to
but it's gonna be the same for me too, you know.
Yeah, no, I know. The question is, can you not lose that one champion faster? That's where I'm
But
like.
it's actually about to happen. So yeah, it's actually about to happen. So let's see. I'm just please if the Head of Suffering is coming back again, that's it. I have no more chance to do anything. It's gonna be game over for me. So let's see. Let's see. What do we have? Could have gone on the Head of Mischief, actually. It would have gave me a bit of more damage. Let's put that block buffs. Okay. Head of Rat, that's fine. Even if it buffs the increased attack, it's not literally the biggest issue that we have. So 2 turns till Taras is gonna get Yum Yum. So probably none of these heads will do it, actually, because the Head of Rat is gonna prioritize the A2 over Devouring Champion. I'm gonna keep the other one provoked. Let's see what's gonna happen. Who's coming up? Head of Mischief. Are you gonna be my friend, Head of Mischief? Come back there.
It is Suffering that's dead, so it makes it much more unlikely that it is Suffering that comes back in that spot, right? I'm always
Yes,
I think so, actually.
yeah.
It
I'm always
should be, it
confused
should be.
as to the chances across the difficulties because it's so technical. I don't know if the info
They're
is
so
even in the
different
game.
on all of them as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really
Okay,
hope.
what do we have there?
Head of Wrath
Who's back?
could be problematic.
Oh, Head of Mischief, thanks God. Okay, that makes me feel a bit better. That gives me a bit of hope, guys.
Oh,
That
you
gives
got
me a
real.
bit of hope.
That's so good that that's the head that ate it.
Yeah, that's the best head, pretty much, too, isn't it?
Well, I mean, if the Head of Wrath has that poison cloud on it, no, could have been problematic. Could have been an issue.
Yeah. We landed that Brimstone too. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
That was a bit of a surprise, but it's fine. Hopefully. Right, so there's no point to reset now. There's no point to use the A2 because I'm not gonna drop the buffs. Wanna provoke, that's for sure. And we do want to do that to get that speed up a bit. Let's revive. We're gonna be fine to free our champion, that's fine. Oh, come on, dude, seriously? Okay. So we definitely want to reset now so we can revive. So we lost the damage there. That's a bit of a bummer.
That hurts.
It does hurt. Like you see how it starts to go everything to shite basically. Let's drop that.
Oh no.
Oh,
Taurus
seriously,
got
we just
eaten.
lost him.
Yep.
Oh my god, man.
Yep.
Okay, that's it. That's it, boys. That's it.
Oh wow.
And we're out of here. Oh wow.
Oh,
that ended
wow.
Oh,
so quickly.
damn!
Oh wow. What just happened?
I knew that was not gonna be my day today, like from the morning. Just seeing the new rotation and being like, okay, F you Skratch from Plarium. But like, yeah, baby.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh.
I couldn't strip the increased attack with the Kaimar because he had
Poison cloud on.
the poison
Yeah,
cloud
poison.
on. So that was not gonna do nothing. So that was gonna be pointless to try and use the skill, you know. Hey, it's RNG, bro. Like there we go. You can have crazier builds, and it's still not gonna make a difference. Like you can have a lot of crazy void champions in it too. It's still not really gonna change much. Plus, Nubs really built a well team, so GG's to Nubs. Definitely a great stuff from him. So yeah, congrats.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be working on my poem, you know.
Yeah. Definitely need to work on that.
I'm gonna be working on my poem.
That was such a good. I mean, look, I know that was kind of rough, but like, such a great team that you brought in. But obviously, you know, one of the things I love about this, actually, Skratch, even though it like sucks for you that you lost, but I love that this shows, you know, how much that RNG is such a factor, right? Where it's like, even in a competition like this, where we're seeing, you know, big multi-million damage coming out of Skratch's champions. If you get one champion gets eaten, one bad RNG moment, all of a sudden it all goes to poop.
I was so close to take him out as well. You've seen it. I didn't even realize that he's about to take another turn, and just the Head of Rat coming in at the same time buffing, wrecking my team, getting the turns up. I was like, God damn it! Like, can anything else go more wrong than that? You know? But yeah,
you got such bad. I took all the good luck. Like when I was in those scenarios, it's like
I was
just,
like, bro, leave
just
this stuff as
barely
well.
got it.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, look, you know, me, Cold Brew, and Hades can all attest that, you know, RNG is really the most exciting factor with our team success. So, you know, that was really, I mean, and Nub's just such a great team. I mean, 200 million, I think there's nothing to be said other than that's a really good team, right?
Yeah, I was really happy with that. Really happy. So it's like,
great job,
nice.
Skratch. You can send me a screenshot of that. That'd be great.
If you just see the damage from Taras, like you see, we've been so early on, and look at the damage. Like he could have hit the 100 million, you know, if everything was going good easily.
Yeah,
so, even as I see people saying Tranda, like even if I bring Tranda, yeah, maybe I would have had a different outcome in terms of the damage. But the head of suffering constantly coming back, it doesn't matter if I bring Tranda or who. If that head is always coming back to pinch at me today, it's just not happening. And literally all day, every run that I've done, that head was coming back all the time. Like, when I've seen it after like 3 runs, I was like, yeah, it's not going to happen today. I was like, you know what? I'm going to call Deadwood to reschedule.
Hey, can't make it. Sorry. Wow.
I'm gonna call to reschedule. That's it. Can I switch screens?
Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna swap screens back. Great job there, buddy. Great job. Oh, let me do it. There we go. Yeah, man, that was a really great job, everybody. I'm very excited that we actually got that all settled in, and you know, we were able to do this. I wasn't sure if we'd able to consistently successfully actually do this whole thing, so I'm actually pretty stoked about that. All right, look, guys, everybody in the chat, we're gonna kind of talk a little bit, kind of do a little you know, recovery. If anybody else, by the way, you know, NTG or any of you guys want to pop into here, you're welcome to. We can open up the discussion a little bit at this point, but we're gonna be giving away a bunch of stuff to you guys. So let's see where are we at right now. We got 1,200 likes, 1,500 viewers. I love that number. I think we could probably pump that up to 1,500 because I have a feeling there's a bunch of people that left and came back. So let's pump those likes up. Get that to 1,500. But we're gonna go ahead and give away a bunch of stuff. We've got gems to give away from Hades. We've got gems to give away from Nubs. We've got another what do you call it? Legendary skill tome giveaway to do. We're gonna have like 20 winners in just a moment here. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with that legendary. Actually, you know, I'm gonna start off with those gems for Mr. Hades here. So we got five winners here. Go ahead and type !Hydra in the chat and give yourself an opportunity to win. And then we'll do. We got 3 more giveaways we'll be doing along the way here. Get that screenshot here from Skratch.
You got it, yeah?
Okay. All right, go on.
You got it, yeah?
Yes, I did. Thank you. Oh, Skratch, one thing I'm gonna ask too, if you can give me the screenshots of the final builds for your champions, like masteries and the builds, for all the champs.
All of them, yeah?
Yeah. We're gonna be putting up an article on the website, guys, so like breaking down the teams that these guys had, and so I think that'll be really fun. I swear those guys do a great job with that.
Yeah, there are some really cool teams and cool team ideas and synergies like throughout like the whole tournament. Actually, yeah, there's really fun stuff. Champions I've never seen used. Yeah.
To be fair, I haven't had a lot of chance to actually talk with you guys. I've been kind of going through my own stuff the last week or so. So, you know, I'd love to kind of get your guys' thoughts on like how you felt about the draft. We can actually take this back a step because, like I said, we didn't, you know, this one's been a little bit different in our approach and like the way we've been having our collabs and stuff. I know you guys have been doing a lot of that, but I haven't had the opportunity to talk to you guys. How did you feel about the drafts themselves? Was there any, you know, I mean, I know everybody was really impressed with MTGJedi, but I guess maybe one thing we can talk about is our approach to the draft. Was there a particular approach, like in draft style preferences, priorities that you guys were like, oh, that's something I didn't think about, or that's absolutely the way I would have gone too? That's what I, you know, kind of went on. Any kind of insight you guys want to bring in on that part of it?
I think I kind of like said on the go what I had to, but the rest was pretty good, yeah. Not much to change. Just maybe we're making it on different difficulty, just to kind of like keep it a bit shorter than it went, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, We actually could have done Nightmare. I think I wasn't really expecting it. I thought that, wow, especially with 8 people splitting all the champions, Nightmare would just completely wipe us out. But I think a few people might have got wiped out by Nightmare for sure. But there's definitely a few really solid Nightmare teams in there. More so than I thought. I thought we'd be scrambling for champions more than we were. People pulled out some really cool things.
Well, I mean, one of the things I noticed, like a lot, basically, what was it? Most everybody, basically, except for me, well, let me put it this way: Hades took damage right off the bat with Husk. I took damage right off the bat. Yeah. YST did as well with Michinaki and Tanarok balance there. A lot of other people, and actually, Skratch did this, taking the Supreme Gaelic in that second round. Was your feeling that getting damage early was more important, or getting utility early was more important? As this has gone on, it's been interesting to watch the evolution of these teams. Interesting to see who's been brought in and who hasn't. I feel like there's a lot more options for all these roles than I really had even considered when I first started this. So, like, I know for me, my draft strategy would definitely be, I think would probably have changed. But, I'm curious if you guys had any thoughts about that part of it.
I mean, I can say for me that, like, I don't have a lot of the top, like, damage deal. Well, apparently I do, but I don't have a lot of the bigger meta damage dealers, I suppose. So I was kind of going, it's going to be really tough, like, to get, like, I don't have a Michinaki, for example. So I might have taken him if I had him, but I don't have him at the moment on the test server. So it's kind of like, well, I was most lacking. I went for the Mithrala first for me, because I was looking through my accounts and the different roles, and I was kind of like going, I've got quite a few block buff champions I could swing in there. But Mithrala went higher up my list, I think, than most people, because I was thinking, I'm going to have to bring in, like, a damage dealer that I probably wouldn't think of. In the end, I mean, Varl in the finals, I certainly wasn't thinking of Varl when I stepped in round 1 of the draft, for sure. But with Mithrala bringing increased attack and increased defense, and also Hex, like, that enables any of the attack or defense-based damage dealers. That enables single-target damage dealers to be more effective as well. So I was like, okay, that's gonna be a good pick. And then bringing the shield and the strength in, I said, all right, I don't have to worry as much about surviving, which is, I think, something you run into if you pick damage first. Like, Skratch first pick Duchess, surviving is mostly no problem. I got Mithrala, that helps a lot as well, right? So whereas I think, like, HellHades, for example, he got crazy damage in his first few picks, but then he was like, scrambling to find the right picks and what was left to have the support to survive and get that damage away. That's the tricky thing. So yeah, that's what I sort of prioritized. I was like, I'll just YOLO a damage pick at the end, and I'll try focus on some supports first. I would have picked Krisk or Nekmo beforehand, but I actually ended up being really, really happy with Mithrala. She's super, super good.
Yeah, I would say so. You won, so there's no
wrong.
You didn't do anything wrong, right?
Well,
what about you, Skratch? Do you have any thoughts about, like, just drafting in general?
I mean, I would definitely start with my first support. If I can get a champion to carry my team, and don't worry about it after, and then I can just play around with different champions. Like, I have more versatility. Like, yeah, Duchess will cover me with these. Then, okay, I can bring this DPS, I can bring that debuffer, I can bring that champion to do the rest of the job. So that's why I went with her instead, But in terms of damage, I feel like there are quite a few different champions, like you've seen right now. Like, Nubs just pulled what's his name, Vargal, out of nowhere, and he dropped crazy damage. So yeah. I wouldn't stress so much necessarily about damage. Yeah.
I was super nervous about it when I did the draft, and it easily my downfall, right? Because not only does it I think the biggest issue is it doesn't give me the flexibility to adjust my team. All of a sudden it's like, nope, I'm locked into those guys. I kind of have to use my Geo and my Royal Guard, as opposed to being able to be flexible and try some other things to bring in what I need later on. So yeah, if I had to do it again, 100%, that would have been one of the things I'd have done. Yeah, it's real. I think that's one of the more interesting parts about this. All right, real quick, I got some giveaways. We've got Marius Rafe. You already put in your number. Congratulations. We've got Martin Henning. You won some 540 gems. Daniel Dorr, Sebastian Wudge, and Daniel Yingst. You guys all won 540 gems. Make sure to type your number in the chat so that we can get those to you. If I don't get those today in this chat, the high chance you're not going to get any rewards. So be on it. Type in your number. It's the only way I'm going to get you guys your stuff. So that's one of the giveaways we have here. Let's go ahead and do another giveaway. We'll go ahead and give away. What else do we have? I think we got another one here. We're gonna do this one. Don't worry about the details on this. I think. Oh yeah, there we go. I got the details on this thing wrong. But yeah.
Screenshot sent, Deadwood.
Again?
I am out of this test server. Screenshots sent.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
I am burning this test server down, and they can keep the head of suffering there.
I love it. All right, we're gonna start another giveaway. Oh, I got another giveaway going. Okay, so I need to end this one. I don't like doing that, but there we go. Let's go. All right, so completing that. All right, we're doing one more giveaway here. We've got 10 winners out of this one. I believe these are courtesy of Nub. So guys, make sure to go ahead and type in !Hydra and get yourself 540 gems from Mr. NubRaids himself. Thank you guys for being here and being a part of this.
I made the dumbest mistake doing my giveaway for the Call of the Arbiter last week, where I was like, oh, leave your comment. I'll pick the winning comments, then give me your UM number. So I picked the winning comments, and I was like, give me your UM numbers, and literally none of them replied.
Yeah, it's rough, man.
I was like, that was so dumb. Why did I do that?
Yeah, I've struggled with that too. I'm gonna struggle with this. I still have to go back and like get some of the old ones. I'm like, oh, I'm not looking forward to that. It's definitely gonna be an awkward. I'm gonna be scrolling through some of the VODs and going through the chat and going, is there your number get dropped in here somewhere? I hope so. It's gonna be awful. But yeah, so we're got about a minute left. If you guys want to try and win, !Hydra, type that in the chat
and smash that like. Oh, we're actually even on likes now. That's good. We're even on likes.
We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good on the likes.
Yeah, we're doing good. Can't complain.
No.
There's always room for one more there, you know? There's always room for one.
Wow. Well, let's see here. Would you guys, I mean, you know, what I think is interesting, I don't know, anything you guys would have done differently with your picks, with your draft at all? I don't think either of you guys would, right?
I would have left Cardiel in my team instead of Kaimar. That would have been the perfect team for me, but that's about it.
I can see that. Yeah. But MTG snagged him before you had a chance to.
Yeah, he did, yeah. I couldn't steal only one of his champions. Next time we gotta make it so we can steal two, you know, just in case. Or get the whole team.
Yeah, the whole team. That would be really interesting.
Yeah, I think that is something that I would like to try next time, is like allow it so that you're not limited in what you can take, right? Because it's almost a little bit silly, right? Like hard to really, I don't know. Not silly might not be the right word for it, but it's difficult to put all those champions in a team together, right? You got to make a full 6-man squad. Stealing one isn't quite the same. But yeah,
you just gotta get lucky and get Nekmothar first round. That's it. You know, it's that simple. Just fight the one guy that has the one champ that you need.
I think you gotta be able to pick it before him. You know, like you jump in front of him, and that's it.
I think the biggest thing that we would do differently is allow the winner, like we could still do the seeding poll, but allow the winners of that poll to pick their opponent. I think that's the big thing. So you can at least choose somebody that you're like, well, at least if I win, I get something out of this I want, right? I think that would be a big thing. All right, anyway, we're gonna go get some winners here. We got 10 of them. Here we go. Miguel, 1835, congratulations. Dominic Pappas, you're gonna be the daddy of 540 gems. Congratulations for you. Tammy King, yes, you are the king. You're gonna rule throne of 540 gems. Make sure to type your UN numbers in the chat so I can get these to you guys. Justin Rogers, Roger, that's coming your way, 540 gems. John Inthalangsi, that is a name and a half. So congratulations, you win. Brandon R, you also are a winner. Stephen Proctor. If there's a Proctor joke in there somewhere, I cannot think of it. But, you know, well, yeah, I don't know. I give up. Moving along, Jamie Miller, you're going to win as well. We've got Vime, or Vime. Vime, you can make a Vine of this Vime. Congratulations, 540 gems. And then Fluty Gamer, not a fluke, play that flute. Congratulations, you got 540 gems. Just type in your number, everybody, and we can get these to you. Make sure to type in your number or you get nothing. That's the way this works. I think that's is that it? Is that everything? I got 5 more things to give away. We got some legendary books to give away. And give everybody a chance to type in their numbers before we piece on out of this. One thing I would like to do, as much as I can.
Oh, next time we should make Plarium give us stuff for competing. I think
they give us a bunch of stuff to give away.
Yeah, but we don't.
We never get anything. Oh. Come on.
Now give us 100 sacred shards each or something.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Nubs. We need some personal incentive. I like that idea. I like that idea. I'll have to look into it. Well, I'm going to be headed out your guys' way. So one of the things I need to do is I need to get some very, very, very expensive and classy trophies made up for all the winners of these past events. And since I'm going to be out there, I should go ahead and make those
golden ones. Yeah.
What'd you say?
Golden ones. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Pure gold. Silver inlay.
At least 1 kilo each. Yeah.
Oh, that's the goal. Yes, 100%.
Oh, wow.
18 karat, very minimum. Yep, 100%. That's what we're going to be doing. Cool. All right, look, we got 5 more things to give away. All right, last time, guys, type in !Hydra in the chat. We're going to give you're going to get a legendary book, some energy, some silver, some multi giveaways, some chickens. Good stuff. So, !Hydra, put that in there. Last giveaway here. So next time we do this, right, we say we definitely take a poll on who should be banned first off. Make sure that we get that nice and settled right off the jump, right? Second thing we do is we make sure that if you win the seedings, you get to pick your opponent. I think that would make a lot of sense. Third thing, when you beat a team, you can steal their entire team instead of just one champion. Any other good ideas you guys have? Also, like, how did you feel about having like a Crizzy and Grazier band? Do you feel like that was necessary in the end of this, considering that we had some pretty crazy champions and pretty crazy damage?
Yeah, I think was
still
safe to say, because
yeah.
If there would be like 10 champions that can do that, or not 10, 5, 6 champions, if for 8 people if there would be 8 champions that can do that, and each one of us gets a chance to pick one of them, that would be good, But considering there is just one champion that can just burst so much damage quick, yeah, I don't think it's great to keep it in,
That makes sense. Okay.
Because there's nothing else to compete with it, basically. Same with Tranda, they won't be able to compete with Tranda either,
Agreed. I would have been interesting to see how Trunda would have fared in this fight here.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would have changed the results.
If the head of Suffering was constantly back, it wouldn't have made a massive difference either. No.
With your RNG,
we did had more force affinities this time around than last time.
That's right.
So that again, it would have been another issue,
Yeah,
so it is what it is, baby.
Yeah,
exactly.
That was like my shred of hope, like coming up into like this week. I was like, if I got to the finals against Skratch, it was like, at least it would switch like rotation, and that's worse for his team. I have maybe a chance. And then Deadwood was like, surprise everyone, it's not going to change. And I was like, no.
And then surprise, it did change.
And then it did change. Surprise, it did. So that works a lot better for me.
All right, we got 5 last winners here. Here we go. Mr. Michael R. Congratulations. Liam Erasmus. You are not erased. You get a legendary book. Professor Cactus. Congratulations. You get to read some more with that legendary book reward. And Chicken. Nathan Coley. And finally, Mike Wander. Just make sure to type your number in the chat, guys. That's, I think that covers today's event. I think we did an amazing job. I just have to give a super big thank you to all of these competitors, not just the 2 that I have here with me today in Nub and Skratch, who obviously did amazing jobs and really deserved their placement, but also big thank you to all the other competitors. MTGJedi for providing the most amazing, most surprising result out of anybody here, and honestly deserved to be at least one of the 4 finalists that we had. We had Mr. HellHades himself, who, of course beat me and talked all this smack about it and how bad my team was, and then proceeded to drop an egg himself, make me feel a lot better. He's just kind of the guy he is. He's not, he's always wants to make everybody else feel good. So that was really nice of him. We had YST, who I think also produced an incredibly good squad. Brew Gaming, who actually did better than my own squad, which is definitely. I
got cold brewed, yeah.
He got cold brewed, and then he passed it along to me. So now we have the dead brew.
And you passed it to me?
Yeah, and I passed it along to you. Exactly. It just kind of goes around. Who am I forgetting? Oh, OddOneGaming, of course. OddOneGaming also had an amazingly good first round result. And he might have been in this spot if he had been able to outlast Nub and stolen some of his champions. So it's a very, very interesting thing. I learned a ton watching you guys, listening to you guys, and seeing how everybody built their teams. And I know the audience did too. So I just want to give all you guys a big thank you. Make sure I have all their channels are linked down below in the description of these videos. So make sure to go sub to them. They deserve it. They deserve your praise. And obviously they're very smart and very good at what they do. So if you're struggling with Hydra like I am, go subscribe to them so you can get a little bit smarter along the way. And a big congratulations, round of applause, yay, to Mr. NubRaids for winning the first ever Hydra tournament and draft, the Hydra creator clash that we had today. So congratulations, sir. Would you like to make a speech to all those out there?
Oh my gosh. No, I am sad I don't get to write a poem though. That seemed like a lot of fun.
We can swap if you want. Like I can do a speech and you can do the poem if you want to have a problem.
No one's stopping you from writing a poem. I mean, it's not like you can't write a poem.
That's true. I guess the only thing I'd like to say is, again, big shout out to you, Deadwood, for organizing like this whole thing. Like, as a competitor, like it's a huge amount of work, but like organizing it and being there for every stream is another level. So yeah, like community is so lucky to have you here and organizing this stuff. It's awesome. So thank you.
Absolutely. It's super fun. Well, Skratch, you may not have come out on top as a champion, but you definitely, I think, came out on top as far as impressing people with your builds. Is there anything? Would you like to give any speeches or anything?
Speeches, yeah, of course.
Multiple.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me just get ready for the speech. Like, you weasels, I'm getting you down. Nah. that was a bit of a Conor McGregor impression. I'm just saying it because I know Nubs was Irish, so I was ready for him to bring in a bit of an impression like that, but he didn't. So I just had to make it for him. Yeah, it was tons of fun, man. As usual. Thanks for putting them together. Definitely looking forward to the next one. Seems like the people love it. We're having fun doing it. So yeah, for 100%. Yeah. Awesome. Ready for the next one, baby.
All right, we'll definitely be doing this again. Probably not. Maybe we'll try for August. I think is probably the soonest I would be able to do it. I'm taking a little time off in the summer, so hopefully I'm going to be visiting a bunch of these guys out in England's way, Europe's way. So I'm going to be taking a little time off, but yeah, hopefully around August we'll be able to do another one of these. Try not to do them too often. They're a little intensive in time and effort, and also it's nice to keep them special, right? If we do it too often, then they no longer hold that special fun event kind of feel. So but yeah, guys, thank you again for being a part of this. I mean, we couldn't do this without all these amazing creators taking the time to do this, and it is a lot of work for them, building these teams and putting in the effort, and not just phoning it in, but actually putting in the effort to do it right and do it well. So a lot of appreciation. And of course, thank you all of you guys for being here, being a part of this. Thanks to Plarium too for giving us a lot of these rewards to give out to you guys for publicizing it on their Twitter and social media pages as well. But yeah, thank you guys for being a part of this, for supporting us. That's all we got. Thank you. You know who I am. You know who they are. Make sure to go follow them all. Guys, till next we meet. I'm the Deadwood Jedi. Bye.